20p and 30 frames, dude. Fuck off.
I literally just got that all on film. It's fantastic. Welcome back, viewers, to the Media Files podcast.
Yes.
We're just starting. We don't even really care right now. We could actually kind of do this in tandem as you're getting that set up.
Mm-hmm.
But there was a question that I had because we were going to talk about like what games we're most excited for this year.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys saw this too, but yesterday, like some of the YouTubers I follow who do Dragon Ball Z content, they got to play
Sparking Zero.
Yeah, they got to demo it.
I
didn't watch any of it.
Anything. I have not looked at anything.
Yeah.
I've just seen the control. I've seen the character screen. That's fucking awesome. Why is there more Vegetas than Gokus? That's the only question.
You know, I learned something about the character screen.
What up?
That when you select a character, it already starts loading all the assets in
Yes.
before the match even starts.
Oh.
Yes, that means you can transform just like the OGs. Which is awesome.
I've been kind of trying to keep myself from spoilers, just like
Me
the same
too.
with like the second Spider-Man game, because I want to play it as it is. Like,
Viewers, y'all know Budokai Tenkaichi 4, aka Sparking Zero, is gonna be on our fucking PCs, bro. That's all I know. Y'all know we are there day one for Toriyama, nigga. Let's go.
I was about to say, this is probably one of the few Dragon Ball games that I'm like, I'm there day one.
We got to, bro. We
Because
got
all the
to.
fighter's budget went.
Yeah, I was literally about to say the only Dragon Ball Z games of recent memory that I've purchased was like Kakarot and Fighters. Those are the only two. Well, no, I think I bought Fighters a little bit afterwards, but I definitely bought Kakarot as soon as it dropped because I was like, this is kind of like how I wanted to play Dragon Ball. Like, again, my whole idea with anime games, and this is me, you guys may have a different opinion, but my thing is when I play or I want to play an anime game, my whole thing is not just to replay the story like 20, 50 times.
Yeah, I know, right?
That's literally all the Naruto Storm games are. That's all it is. Literally just a rehash of the story with game graphics.
I don't care as long as it's different. And in the case of Kakarot, which I have not played yet, and I've been wanting to for so long, I don't even own it. But yeah, I wanted to play that because it was Legacy of Goku in 3D. So it's like, all right, that's awesome. But with Tenkaichi gameplay.
Yeah, the way they did the cutscenes
are so good.
Yes, they are. I would say my only complaint is that I wish they would have kept it up for everything, but I'm like, okay, that might be asking for a little too much. The ones that are in there that are really good, I'm like, this was worth the money. But
I saw the Super Saiyan 3 Goku versus Vegeta Super Saiyan 2 cutscene, bro.
Yeah,
I was like, dude.
My favorite one is Vegito versus Boo. That one's so good. But my whole thing...
Continue.
Yeah. My whole thing is I want to play the anime, but not the story. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, okay, for instance, if they came out with a Bleach game tomorrow.
There's one on Steam right now.
But you got to be your own, like you start off in your own story. You are a Soul Reaper. You can take on missions. You can fight Hollows. You can just do whatever you want. You don't need to follow this linear story. If it is a linear story, it is an original story.
That'd be cool. They did that with the Wii Bleach game. You remember that one?
Which one?
The Bleach game that came out on Wii. It had its own story and it even had its own Arankar.
Was that
Soul something? I forget what it was called. Just look at a Bleach game Wii. It was cool. I think I may have had it, but the box art was, Bleach always got that drip, so the box art was awesome.
Bleach Shattered Blade?
Yes. I remember seeing the Japanese version and I was like, yo, this looks pretty cool. And of course, we had Wiimote, so you can, you could slash with the controller.
Hold on, let him cook. Oh my God, no.
Stuck.
No.
With the game?
Yeah, wait.
Yeah.
You could slash with the controller.
No, I just put in
That play, wink.
Oh no. No. Okay, I'm gonna leave that one.
That's so funny.
Now you're cooking. Okay. But
anyway.
Yeah, no, but that's my whole thing. Like there's a game called Dragon Ball Z, I think, online, where it's like you create like, okay, I want to be, I mean, it's like Xenoverse, but the whole point is like, okay, I don't have to, and even Xenoverse is like, okay, there's an original story, you don't have to do everything word for word. It's like, okay, what if this happened? Like, what if Frieza was like too powerful for Goku to fight, and you got to show up and throw hands? Like,
the best Dragon Ball game with an original story is Dragon Ball Online, because that's actually a sequel to the manga. It's canon, but people don't really talk about it because a lot of them don't know. And
it's
dead.
Exclusive to like Japan though.
Japan and South Korea. They were South Korean developers with Toriyama. Toriyama designed characters. He worked on the story. He came up with the lore post the manga. So we have a timeline of what Krillin did afterwards, what Tien did afterwards, what Goten and Trunks did afterwards, Gohan's is so cool because he wrote a book about, like, there was a payoff to his being a scholar. He writes a book and introduces ki manipulation to the entire world. So that's why in the game, everyone can use ki. Yeah. And Goku and Vegeta have their final battle. You don't see it, but in the timeline, Goku has accepted that his peak, if he keeps going, like his peak is essentially like there, like he doesn't have much time to live in a sense, because once his peak is done and he gets too old, like it's just down here from there. So Goku and Vegeta go off into the far reaches of space somewhere and have their final battle, and they never come back.
Bruh.
But then like 3 years after the fight or something, or 2 weeks after they left, something like that, I forget the time, a fucking supernova explosion is able to be seen from Earth, and it's implied that it's from their battle.
Oh.
But they never come back, so they died.
Oh. I mean, dude.
They died in combat. Isn't that fucking awesome though? That sounds so cool. Like, yo, I know it's Goku and Vegeta, they're brothers, but it's like as Saiyans, dude, as Saiyans, fighting as Saiyans in Mortal Kombat. Who is better?
I mean, I was gonna say that's probably a better ending than just like, you know what, guys, we're gonna sit on the beach and drink martinis for the rest of our lives.
Yeah, it's kind of dark, honestly.
But they're Saiyans. Like, the whole thing about Dragon Ball, like Dragon Ball Z, was like, it's this gritty, like, people die. We literally saw Krillin get exploded into a million pieces.
Motherfuckers died like 3 times, dog.
Like
4 times if you count GT.
I mean,
5 times technically, because 100 years pass in GT and that guy's dead again.
Listen,
like, damn, bro.
But
Krillin had it rough.
But yeah, so like as we're like thinking about it, I was like, so what game are we like each excited about? Because I know mine. Mine is literally a toss up between Silent Hill and Dragon Ball. I would probably say Dragon Ball more so because, listen, I'm just, I play a lot more Dragon Ball games than there are Silent Hill games.
It's Dragon Ball, dog. Come on, man. Tenkaichi, nigga. Come on, dog. Of course you're hyped, man. You don't think I just don't show it, but I'm really hyped.
But again, with me, it's like, and again, this is probably just me personally. Viewers, you feel however you want to feel. For me, I think it's more so like, I'm not even gonna say burnout. like have you guys ever consumed something so much you're just like, well, I mean,
tuna fish, yeah,
it's cool, you know, it's like what we had as kids growing up, but it's better graphics and more characters.
Yeah.
But, you know, like, I'm excited, but what's left?
What's new?
Like, what, like,
I mean,
where do we go from here? Like,
the only thing that they can do for this game is, of course, this is when I am not opposed to a storyline, because we haven't really gotten a game that gave us the super storyline, except Kakarot for like 1 or 2 arcs. And that is it. We haven't had a game that even gave us the characters that this game is going to give us. Not even Fighters, which it should have, but it never even gave us some of the characters we're already seeing.
Well, technically, that's not true, because Xenoverse did that with DLC.
Oh, yeah. But you know what I mean, dog. Like, out the box, man. That don't count.
Well, I mean, okay.
Just like Kakarot, it kind of doesn't even count.
Well, here's the thing. It's like, okay, my thing is, yeah, okay, that's true. But again, we can only go so far. Like, and then, like, are we just going to be like, okay, you know, we're just fine with the same old thing? And that's just me right now. Like, I feel like they've done everything they can. And then it's like, well, where do we go from here? Like, we've had fighting games, we've had RPGs, we even had a card game.
Well,
and we had Budokai, like, I don't know how many iterations. We've had an online game. We've had Kakarot.
We've had a lot.
And it's like, Dragon Ball fans are not starving. We are not starving for content.
No, we aren't.
We are.
I mean, game-wise, sort of, but not really.
I mean,
because the games are already there. The games are already there.
You could literally go back and play Tenkaichi. They made mods for it. Like, we are fed well.
Dragon Ball's been getting games since Nintendo. So
yeah. So it's like, I am excited for it. I definitely want to play it. But I'm definitely more excited for the Silent Hill. And that's only because again, it is a
Silent Hill 2. Wow. Silent Hill 2 remake, baby. It's coming back, Nick. Come on, dog. It's coming back.
My only concern though is, why did they start with 2?
Because 2 is the most popular one.
Whoa. If you want to do it right, you start from the beginning. You redid all of the Resident Evil games, right?
Technically. Well, wait a minute.
Am I wrong?
You're not necessarily wrong, but Resident Evil got the 1 remake first, and then they finally got 2 remake, and then 3 remake, which was
2 remake feels like the start of a new chapter.
Story. Yeah, like they're rewriting everything. Like the story is going to be different. So that's like, oh my God, so exciting to see how they're going to do 5. Dude, I swear to God, just fuck out of here with that co-op bullshit, or just make it so optional, like that there's not even a character following me. Please, for the love of God, they know they're already doing it right. Get that shit out of my Resident Evil. It doesn't need to be in there, bro. But anyway, 3 got remade. They fucked that up. 4, best remake I've ever played so far. One of the greatest games of all time. Super easy, without question. And now there is a rumor that they're remaking 0 and Code Veronica at the same time.
Yeah.
And I'm like, thank God that rumor came out, because I don't need 1 remade again. No, it's not confirmed.
It's not?
No, but it's already hinted that the 5 remake is coming before Code Veronica, but it's like, why? Like, no, like I'm excited for the 5 remake.
I don't even care. I just want to hear "Help me, please."
Yeah.
Asian.
Oh yeah. Oh, Outbreak 3. Just reboot Outbreak, remake both games as one. The way Remedy is remaking Max Payne 1 and 2 as one game. Just do that, bro. Just do that. Like, I would be okay. Leave Resident Evil Remake the fuck alone. I don't care what casual basic niggas say about, I need to play it with shut the fuck up. No, you don't. Get good, scrub, and play other different kinds of games. You want over the shoulder, play RE2 make, RE4, RE4 make, 3 make, fucking 5 at that point. You want it so badly, play that. Play Dead Space. That's the real Resident Evil remake over the shoulder. So, like, go play that, please. Capcom, if you somehow stumble upon into the corners of the internet on this podcast, please, niggas, I'm asking you, please, do not remake OG1. It's perfect. It's literally perfect, dog.
My
Leave
man
it
is
alone.
literally on his knees begging.
Dude, I am dude, if I could beg in front of all of Capcom's staff on my knees, I would do that.
Nah, not like this.
Nah. I'm being dead ass. Leave
like this,
OG remake alone. That was the first true masterpiece remake. Like, there really wasn't even remakes that much before that. That was the first high profile one. That's what made niggas want Final Fantasy VII remake for 20 years. So anyway, yes, they remade most of them.
They could have started with Silent Hill. Like,
they could have,
that was
and
the
it does look
first game.
scarier. It does look scarier, and I agree with you. They should have done that.
They should have, like, here's my thing. If you want to, like, okay,
introduce,
because one thing that I was looking up was the difference between the remake and a remaster, right? Because a remake is a redesign of the game, but keeping key characters and the story elements.
Brand new.
And remaster is just improving the graphics. So it's like, if we remaster like Spyro, it just looks better, but it's the same game.
Yeah,
but
like
a remake is like, okay, we, basically
brand new game.
Yeah, like build it from the ground up, but we keep the characters and the overall like story elements, but we kind of play with different things, make it better.
They can or they cannot. It's not necessary. It can be exactly 1-to-1, and it's going to be a remake. I don't understand why. It's just a degradation of our society. I know it is, but like, how do fucking people?
Doesn't Crash fall into that category?
Yes, Crash 1 to 3 got remade, and so Spyro 1 to 3 got remade.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Spyro 4 is coming. Just know it's coming. Why not? Crash 4 came, and it's the best Crash game ever made. Why? Toys for Bob, motherfucker.
Listen, hold on, wait. Hold on. Pump the brakes. Spyro, literal dragon, but we have not gotten anything with Jak and Daxter.
I knew it.
Sly Cooper.
Yo, wait a minute. Spyro is a triple OG. Spyro triple OG.
I don't foot. What about my Godzilla Destroy All Monsters remake?
All right.
Where's
yeah,
that?
yeah. That's what I'm talking about right there. We need that back. But I hate it when niggas say we need that back and they don't even support it at all. They don't even buy it. They just let that shit just happen, even if it's good. But anyway, Spyro is a triple OG, nigga. Some dudes are like, some dudes be like, yo, man, I don't know, man. Spyro might be better than Crash. Like, that itself is a case to give it another sequel. Niggas been starving for Spyro. Let them have it. It's the same devs as Crash 4.
I mean,
so, it has to be good. There's no way it's gonna fail. Ain't no way. No way it's gonna fail.
I did love Spyro back in the day, but I was like, like, I don't know, like Spyro was like this, it was linear. You played it, you were done, and I was like, it was a good game. I loved it.
Platformer. It's like Crash. It's like Crash and Rayman, old Rayman anyway.
Yeah, but the thing is, I was like, you know what? At the end of the day, there are certain things that I'm kind of like, it could be more expansive. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
remember, man,
like
Crash 4, it's the same devs that are working on Spyro 4, man.
Well,
and if I should show you Crash 4 because Crash 4 has way more content than any of the other fucking games. Like, this is Crash 4, so I can quell your fears. Crash 4 has it has 5 playable characters with their own levels and their own ways to play. It's so fucking awesome. And Crash has like 4 different types of masks that can warp reality, man. There's one that can warp reality. And there's one that can have them spin like infinitely. And like, it's so cool how they designed those powers to like integrate with the levels. And then the levels are They're pretty big. They're pretty awesome. They're very well designed. Again, all the characters have their own thing. Sometimes you'll have like you get to play as Crash's other universe version of his girlfriend. So she's the one with the the hair and the hair. But she's cool as fuck. Coco, his sister, cool as fuck. Dino, whatever his name is, I forget his name. He's good. You get to play as Nitro, or rather Cortex. He's good. I mean, dude, they even have a mode where, like, in the game, you know how, like, if you didn't die, you would be able to get to a platform that had like the question mark, and it was like a bonus stage. So in Crash 4, if you get to a certain point in each level and you don't die, you get a VHS tape. And every island in Crash, this is a multiversal story, actually, just to let you know. This is a multiversal story in the game. Like each island of the game's islands, there's a point in the island where you can go and get to play what the VHSs contain. And what the VHSs contain are like these big obstacle course like levels where the purpose is to break all the boxes that are there, but it's like under some crazy circumstances. But what they actually are in game are like old VHS tapes recorded by Cortex's goon, and that they're essentially recording Crash like a research subject, because that's what he was. Remember, he was fucking research on and shit. So that's what Crash 4 has. Never know what Spyro 4 gonna have, man.
I want my Path to Neo remake. I don't care about none of that crap. I want my Path to Neo remake.
Silent Hill 2, though, man, it looks fucking good, dude. It really is, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Again, I feel like we have been
starved.
Like, we have not had like anything like consistent. Like,
y'all had
Resident Evil. With like Resident Evil, even though like some of the games are subpar, you guys still got like it wasn't like, it's not like Assassin's Creed. Assassin's Creed comes out with a game every like 2 months. Or like
Assassin's Madden. What? I don't know what that shit is.
Even here's the thing, like like when did we even like where do we even get from like Assassin's Creed to like, you know what, we're just gonna be pirates? And I was like, you know what? You know what? I'm okay with that.
You know how we got there? Dude, I give you one answer.
I was
money. That's why.
I was like, you guys could have made a good Pirates game and not put Assassin's Creed on it. To be honest,
dude, like and they
could have just called it Black Flag. Literally, that's it.
Skull and Bones. That's what the fuck they call
that junk.
Remember?
Was trash. Don't bring that trash on my podcast,
dude. Ubisoft are so lame, man. They fucking fired the dude that essentially made Assassin's Creed, and like we didn't get the 3. You know what? We're not gonna talk about this bullshit. Silent Hill 2.
Yeah, that is the one that I'm most like hyped for, to be honest,
dude. Metal Gear Solid Delta.
Now I did see that.
Oh my god, dude! It looks so fucking good. It became my most hyped game now just because it looked so good. I was like, dude, this was the game that I was the most cautiously optimistic about. Like, I was so scared. I think everybody was so scared. And then the trailer dropped, and I'm like, dude, I just nutted like 3 times, bro. Let's go.
TMI. Question, though.
Yes,
with
sir.
The games that they are releasing, how many of them are actual original titles?
They've been dropping titles for a few years now.
No, I mean like original as in it is not tied to any other
that's what I mean.
Property or such.
I can't tell you an exact number.
Because the only ones that I am familiar with that are at least like blowing up on my feed are remakes or remasters.
They've made a Bomberman that failed, but they made a Bomberman. They made.
Well, that's still an established.
Oh, that's still an established series. They made like a detective game last year. It dropped on Steam. It's on Steam. You can check it out. Just look up Konami.
Is it good?
Apparently it's like positive or mixed.
I didn't hear
It's a very. It was like a sleeper game. Like it just came out, but it was like so low profile. Like low profile.
Let me look these fools up.
They've been dropping Japanese only games apparently.
Why?
I don't fucking know because nigga, you know how Japanese are, bro.
I mean, but still, share the love.
I know.
Detective game.
Damn, I can't think of any new games that are like
hyping you up, man.
Recent AAA original IPs that like are not a remake, not a remaster, not a sequel.
Konami, you mean, or in general?
No, just
in general.
Dude, there was a lot of good shit at the Xbox Live show, man.
I don't even really watch those anymore. To be
dude, I'm telling you, it's like E3 came back, dude. I'm telling you,
Jail or jail.
Fucking hyped. Fucking hyped. Even Fable, as ugly as the chick is, Fable 4 looks looking pretty good, man. I haven't even played those, man, but my boys do, and they're like, yo, man, I know she's like fugly and all, but I mean, it's kind of looking pretty good. I hope they can let you choose your character, male or female, because apparently that's what the Fables let you do. But they only keep showing the chick, and it's like, oh my god, here we fucking go with this nonsense.
Here we go.
And then Perfect Dark, the new Perfect Dark, man.
Well, here's the thing.
Big chin.
My thing is,
big chin.
Dude, her chin is so bad.
I feel like there's just been this research, and not just in video games, but like movies, TV shows. It's like, you know what? Instead of actually trying to at least attempt something new, we're just gonna, bring something back. And that's why I'm like upset that I do not have my Path to Neo remake. I do not get to play Help Me Please in HD. I don't get to.
Bro, Outbreak would be so
like, yo, he's gooning right now, bro.
That's what they have to do. They've got to remake Outbreak and do it in such a way that you bring one up to speed. It's like, hey, if you haven't played one,
it doesn't matter.
This is what was happening in the city.
Yeah,
they can just. That's actually kind of like what I suggested earlier. Like they should just reboot it and remake them like 1 and 2 combined and like change up the story and shit.
Game.
Yeah, this one big ass game, dude.
I would kill for a 30-hour game.
You would walk. You would walk and aim into Outbreaks. Those were the first Resident Evil games that let you do that. I think that was number 2. You could aim and walk forward or backward, camera angles, and you could do that. And it was like, bro, that's.
It's crazy. So sad how the simplest things were so revolutionary back then to us.
I know, right? But
you can actually
were revolutionary.
That's shoot, bro. Thing. Like, oh my god! And it
walk and shoot, dude.
But now it's like, dude, like it.
You don't walk and shoot, nigga. Like what?
Bro, that's like a requirement in all my games.
But I don't need that. Like I can play OG. Resident Evils and be fine.
I would really love just updated graph. But that's my thing. I'm like, and again, maybe that's just asking for too much. Maybe whatever. But I'm like, it's kind of getting to a point of like, if you guys are remaking stuff, just remake like other things. Like, why are you only specifically doing certain things?
This was my biggest criticism of Naughty Dog.
Oh yeah,
for giving us part 1 of The Last of Us so many times.
They were guys. Look, man,
they were
I agree that they should have been giving us at least, dude, just one game of something else. They could have done that. That's all they had to do, and not everybody would have been like in a fussy about fucking Last of Us Part 1 remake and Part 2.
4 looks so good. You didn't even need to do like a full remaster. Just be like, hey, we're gonna add this to. I'm just gonna port it over and hope it runs well.
They were literally,
dude. I cannot be
like Assassin's Creed.
I'm so fucking pissed. I'm so fucking pissed that the PC port on launch wasn't good.
Right?
I hate that. It's like, why?
That feels like a bigger market
how the
PS5 users.
Dude, like how the fuck did Naughty Dog let the ball drop on such a technically it was, no matter how many people didn't want it or care that it existed. But how the fuck did they drop the ball on such a high profile remake?
You want to know why? You want to know why? Because they were moving too fast and trying to make more money. If you actually cared about it, you would take your time. You would take your time.
Capitalize on those new fans.
Yeah, like you would take your time instead of just re-releasing things because you're like, okay, this is making us money. Let's just keep going with it. Like that is the business model. It's like forgo anything else you've ever worked on that people actually want or care about. Like, why do I get all these versions of the same game of The Last of Us, but you give me Jack X Racing? Explain that to me. Naughty Dog, I'm listening. Why does an adventure?
Both games are still giving you two masterpieces, bro.
I don't fudging care because I'm not buying the same thing twice.
I mean, that's true. I mean, you don't really have to buy that.
But that's what they want you to do.
I'm really not really disagreeing with you, man. Because I wish we could have gotten something else already. Like it didn't even have to be Uncharted. It didn't have to be Jack. It could have just been something else, bro.
I've always wanted my Jack 4. When I was younger and they finished with Jack 3, I literally drew up what I wanted Jack 4 to be. I literally drew the characters. I was like, damn. Jack is going to have like how he had his dark form and then his light form. I was like, now he's going to be able to use all the elements like the Avatar. Like, hey, man. I literally made that because that was a part of the game. The eco was like different elements and junk. That's what they introduced in the third game. So I was like, you guys had the material, but instead you're like, you know what? We're going to make Jack X Racing. You know what they're going to do next? Silent Cooper Racing. Sly Cooper.
Look, man, I feel you because where the fuck is Infamous at? Where the fuck is Infamous?
You know what? It's okay because Ghost of Tsushima was
actually no. Actually, David, now I know how you really feel, honestly, because you know why? Because why the fuck this Sucker Punch working on a fucking sequel to Ghost of Tsushima when they can go back to Infamous? I hate fucking Sony's developers always wanting to go to full realism. Stop going to realism all the fucking time.
Infamous was so fun,
dude. Infamous is so fucking good. 1, 2, and Second Son, all great. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you they're masterpieces, but they're not okay fun. Either. They're so good. They're so fun. Good. Easy 8s and above. Easy.
I just want to know, how do such high profile games die like that? How do companies not
because realism in graphics,
the popularity?
Because realism in graphics.
Just leave a whole fan base a generation behind.
Just leave us high and dry in the desert.
That's why I'm saying to watch the new Xbox show, bro. Because
we want to give you money for the stuff we like.
Yeah,
real games are coming back, man. I'm telling you. Well, at least in the front stage, not just the indie.
Like I would love.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you
just heard a noise. Sorry, just startled me.
You just said you would like. What?
I would like for games to be where, because here's the thing. When, just like with Silent Hill, the last games, and I think a big problem with a reason why we were so anticipating and so waiting was because of PT.
Oh my God! Yeah.
Okay, David. Before you continue, I don't think you understand this, but that was probably the biggest crime I ever saw done to a series, even more than Metal Gear, bro. They fucked y'all, man. They fucked y'all so badly with that, man.
Over raw,
dude. Y'all were about to get a game that was better than any Resident Evil ever made.
I was so upset.
Oh my God, dude. It's such a fucking crime. Dude, oh my god.
But that's-
it would have been probably the greatest horror game even right now ever made. I'm telling you right now, he put all of that, whatever he wanted to do there, he put it in Death Stranding. So at least you can have fun with that.
I mean, I guess. But then it's like, again, my whole thing was
That nigga, you don't understand, David. I gave you Death Stranding. As of now, that is the greatest game of all time. Whenever you get the chance, play it. I have not played Red Dead 2 enough to give an opinion on it, because that's what I hear is actually now the best game of all time. But, dude,
listen,
please.
I am working through my library. I think
yes, you are.
I think
but
that's next. Wait, what do I have?
Dude,
I just don't want to have to get a PS5 because
you're gonna have to.
There's
You're
not
gonna
enough
have to, bro.
exclusives for me to want to like get it.
I mean, I got mine. I got the Slim. You can have mine if you want. Like, I'll sell it to you.
That's the thing I don't understand. Why has that become the trend of like?
Okay, wait a minute. Exclusives have been a thing for a long ass time, man. I'm not gonna get
more
that.
exclusives.
And that's true.
Yeah, I want more
I
exclusives.
want a reason to buy something new.
Yeah, like backwards compatibility. Like on the PS3, you can't play. No, on the PS4, you can't play PS3 games.
Yeah, that shit is gay.
Like I have all those discs from when I had my PS3.
That's like an architectural issue, though.
That is an architecture issue. The PS3 was so needlessly complex. I think what Sony wanted to do is have it make it so hard.
It's like come back to bite them now. They can't.
Yeah, it's come back to bite them now because of all those games, dog. It's so fucking hard to get them.
Maybe that's why we haven't gotten new PS3 titles like Infamous. Is like it's just too difficult to. You would have to literally remake the game.
I think the architecture and I don't know if the coding is that hard. Yeah, apparently the coding is like complex and like they'd have to kind of like learn like something that's like different or whatever, and it's like, oh wow, what the fuck?
Know what
I don't know what kind of a language it is, but yeah.
You know what they need to remake? Prototype.
Dude.
Ooh, yes.
I didn't even play those. Yes,
it is.
Make it happen,
dude. It is literally a game where you can consume
evil
people.
Infamous, bro.
You can consume people and turn into them.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
What other game lets you do that? Like,
dude,
no, literally,
games
what
are
other game lets you do that?
Dude, I don't want this to turn into games were so awesome back in the day, but holy shit, they were awesome back in the day.
Like, I literally played this game the first time, and I was like, I can literally consume this dude and turn into him. Like that
golden age of gaming,
like
easy. But I think we're in one right now. I think people just don't know it.
Well, my thing is,
indies.
What needs to happen is games need to be about creativity and not about the bottom line.
Goals are not working.
Yeah, and can they please stop always going to realism? Damn it! Like, make a game, dog. Like, I don't give a fuck if it's not real life.
Like, we play games to get away from real life, like,
dude. Oh my god!
I literally played. Like, you guys heard, like, I've been talking about like playing Super Hot or like the VR games because I just got the VR. Yeah. I just got a VR headset. Because that was like the thing. That was like, that's what I wanted.
I've seen them they've gone down in price.
Oh yeah, I bought the Quest 2. It was like $200.
Since we're still recording this, I'm just gonna start up Metal Gear Solid for the boys. For like, as in for the viewers. For the viewers. You know what I mean? Well, for the viewers, because I care.
Well, I wasn't even like catching your stream, dude.
Nah, bro. You're recording?
No, I am recording. I was just getting audio because I was trying to set some stuff up.
Oh, okay, no problem.
We've been recording for 38 minutes, bro. Trust me.
Yeah, we can still talk what we're talking. I thought you can just record this for now. It's fine. Matter of fact, no. This will be more timely.
But yeah. So that was my thing. Like, I'm okay with remakes, remasters, whatever you want to call it.
I'm okay with them too.
My thing is, I just don't understand why, like, just like how you said, man, it's like, why are we only targeting specific brands when there's so many other games that fans actually would want?
Because
that are
money.
Like,
more deserving, yes, I agree.
Like, if you brought back like okay, like I put in the chat the other day about Dr. Mudo. That is like a PlayStation 2 game that came out, and it is a very creative idea. Like just like how Prototype is. Do you remember that game?
Which
no,
one?
I mean, I just thought of another game that would fit really well.
What's that?
Which one?
This game called Blowout. It was like a
Blowout?
it was like a horror shooter. God, on the GameCube. I didn't finish it because I was like, oh, it's kind of whatever. Like, yeah. It was super cheap. I got it out of a bargain bin for like $10 out of a Walmart.
The bargain bins.
And like, I was just thinking, like, dang, I remember this game having like a cool concept of being like a mercenary on a like a space station. You gotta like fight monsters. It was like Doom.
This looks familiar.
And I'm like, dang, this could like use a remake
It
or a sequel like Helldivers did.
It definitely gives me that.
Completely changed up the gameplay.
It definitely gives me that GameCube-esque feel. Have I played this before? I don't think so. It looks familiar though.
What a thrill!
But that's what I mean. Like with Dr. Muto, it's like a game where basically this guy is a mad scientist. He accidentally blows up like planets. You have to go find these pieces in order to like make this machine to repair them. And you have this machine that allows you to turn into other animals. And it changes up how you play. So like if you need to get through like a small space, you turn into a mouse. And it's like not just for that moment, but it's like the whole level is like that, where everything is small and you have to play as that mouse. So my thing is like, we're just going to the cookie cutter examples of this is the game that people would want. When the thing is, we had so many games that we wanted.
There were a lot of IPs. There was a lot of IPs.
There was
so much choice.
Yeah.
So much choice. It's like,
That's the
yo,
point.
can you bring back some of these? And Capcom is like, that's what I love about Capcom, like the community outreach, even though they still be fucking up. They were like, yo, man, what other IPs y'all want to see, bruh? It's like, nigga, y'all know we want to see Mega Man come back. Where the fuck is your heads on?
Like remake, maybe would be cool.
Dude, you know what makes me so mad is that Capcom remade Mega Man and Mega Man X on PSP. Mega Man Powered Up, Mega Man Maverick Hunter X, remember that?
Yeah.
I did not play
those. Are remakes.
Those were remakes?
Yes, and you know what's crazy? They were just as good, maybe even better. Yeah, like, dude, I regret selling the fucking game now, but I can emulate it. I had Maverick Hunter X, dude. They gave it anime cutscenes with actual good voice acting, and I was like,
about this.
Yes, and I was like, bro, that's fucking awesome. And they let you play as a second character, one of the villains. Ooh, that was cool. They let you do that, and it was full 3D. Like, yeah,
that was another thing.
It took me getting used to though, because the pixel art is so fucking good. But I was like, you know what? This still looks good.
My thing is, why is it that a lot of games, the newer ones, are taking choices from you? If that makes sense.
From Mega Man?
No, like just games in general. Like, remember back in the day, like, okay, like the example I gave with Path of Neo, how if you play it on easy, you get certain unlocks. So it's like you can replay the game, but it'll be like quote unquote easier. So you can get like unlimited ammo or unlimited focus, you know, to like slow down time. If you play normal, then you get like other stuff. And if you play like the hardest difficulty, you get like God mode, where literally nothing can kill you. And you just play through the whole game, just like doing everything and anything you want. But those options aren't like that. Like nowadays, like the other day I was playing, like, you know, like in GameCube, the Game Shark. Like, games were expanded upon to where you could like use cheats, and it's not necessarily like
cheats got traded for microtransactions, motherfucker.
Well, I mean, sorry, viewers.
That fucking sucks, doesn't it?
That's what happened. Well, I mean,
remember when we had cheats? But now it's a fucking hellscape of debauchery, of greed.
Dude, remember the Game Shark attachment you had to get, like to put into the like the Game Boy? Like you would put it in, and then you had to put the game into the cartridge. Like it was an actual attachment you would have to get, and it came preloaded with the cheats.
Sure.
And cheats sounds so bad when you say it, but it's like they're single player games. You weren't like cheats in a multiplayer game are way more egregious. But if you're just like doing it, it's almost like creative mode in Minecraft. If you're doing it single player versus multiplayer, like if you're doing it to like in your own like little space and universe, it's fine. But if you're doing it competitively, then you suck. But but yeah, it like, am I wrong? Like most games don't like do that anymore. Like playing the game is just like I just play it. There's no real reason to get immersed, or like there's no like extra payoff to like play it multiple times or like do this or do that. It's like you buy the game, you play it once, you're good. That's basically it. There's no added value to it.
A lot of times, that's a lot of the, how do you say, free-to-play games, man. Because that's all it is, just competitiveness. And, like, yeah, I get it, because I like some of those games, too, like Apex Legends, but, you know, I think that a lot of those free-to-play games, that's all they are, because it's just the same thing over and over and over again, you know? It's fun.
Can we just dump
I know what that's like, because fighters, but, you know.
Can we just dump on, like, Fortnite? Their latest expansion is, like, rock bands or something stupid.
What the hell?
Yeah. I saw the commercial. That's the other thing. It's like...
Why they gotta be so lame, bruh?
Because
they're for kids, dog. They're so lame, dog. Like, you can be for kids and be cool. Like, Steve from Blue's Clues.
At this point, I don't know exactly their demographic, because I'm like, you guys are just kind of pulling whatever you can. You literally had Billie Eilish as a character, as a skin. Billie Eilish. And I'm like, oh, why? But why? They even had Family Guy characters, and I'm like, that's not necessarily for kids. Like, Family Guy is more like adult cartoons. Like, no, it is adult cartoons.
You'd be surprised how many casual adults are out there.
That's why I'm like, is this made for kids or is this made for adults?
It's for everybody, dog. At this point,
it ain't made for me. I know that.
Yo, you ain't wrong. You ain't wrong about that, bruh.
It ain't
gonna do that.
It is not E for everybody.
You ain't wrong about that, bro. That's all I know.
It is not E for everyone. I used to love that back in the day when they were like in the commercials, be like, it's rated E for everyone.
Oh yeah, for real.
And I'd be like, these hands are rated E for everyone. But yeah.
Oh,
my man,
I know what's going on.
But yeah, that was kind of like my thing, because I was like with remakes and remasters, it's like, why are some just like, you know, it's like an easier decision.
PC Master Race, am I right?
Like if Assassin's Creed really wanted to be bold,
it would end. That's what the fuck it would do.
What they should do.
That's what it should really do.
Dude, hold on.
Remake one and call it a day. End the show, please, for the love of God, and put it out of its misery already. Fuck Ubisoft.
How do you see hidden games on Steam?
I don't know.
Hold on, I'll just look.
I've never actually looked that up, honestly.
I'll just look at what that game is called.
Viewers or listeners are gonna be like, "Damn, man, Venom is like so sad, dog."
Assassin's Creed. Which one is it? Dang, where is it? Liberation. That's the one.
I want it work, dog. No.
Have you guys played that one?
Liberation? No, I wanted to though, because
what about you,
Connor came out in it.
Don't waste your money. Don't waste your time.
Bruh.
I bought it on because I thought it was.
Sorry, viewers, it ain't happening with this game.
I feel like I bought it and I was like, maybe it could be good, But just think of, and I think that was the thing with Assassin's Creed. It was like, we're just gonna pick a time period and we're just gonna make an assassin. Just gonna put an assassin in there.
I mean, to be fair, they've kind of been like succeeding in that. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, there's issues with those games sometimes.
They didn't succeed with this one. What you talking about?
Mirage? Yeah, because that
Liberation.
Yeah, they kind of fucked. It's a very okay game. Apparently,
this game
that's all
sucks.
I know about it. Damn. Well,
I wasted my money on this one.
Rip.
I mean, to be fair, it's a spin-off game, but it should still be good.
Yeah, no, if you are making it to be as good as the other games, it needs to be like competent. Like, it's almost like, hey guys, we're gonna cut the team. We're gonna give 3 people the job of making this game, and the rest of us are gonna make Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Good luck. Like, man, that's the kind of energy
that's
I got.
Such a stupid fucking decision. Like, dude, that's worse than remaking Last of Us Part 1, bruh. That's worse. It's like, why are y'all remaking that? Like, Nick, that was a PS4 game, dog. That was a PS4 game, not a PS3 game, PS4. And it already looked really fucking good. There's no need to remake that. Remake 1, because the gameplay is dog shit.
Ooh. You know what I want to do?
I mean, it's not dog shit, but it's pretty mediocre sometimes.
What's a PlayStation 1 game that needs to be remade?
Suikoden 2. It's another turn-based RPG.
What did you say to me?
Another game that should be remade. I mean,
Digimon World.
I mean,
dude, I used to.
They already remade RE 2 and 3.
There are not a lot of Digimon games. I just realized that.
On PS1, there isn't. There's probably like 2, I think.
I mean, in general, like versus like when you compare it to like Pokemon.
They're remaking Final Fantasy Tactics, right?
Are they?
Yes. That got leaked.
That is so old.
Or remaster.
They're remastering it. My fault. To be fair, they remastered it again on mobile, and apparently it's the best version so far. Actually, because so what happened with Final Fantasy Tactics? Since I've been looking into it, even though I don't know about all of that gameplay, man.
Bruh.
But I like turn-based enough, but I just haven't really tried RTS or whatever the fuck.
Trigger remake?
Dude, oh my god, don't get me started right now. Hold on.
If they did a Golden if they did
Golden Sun. Dude, I've been playing that shit in my spare time. Oh,
I would
God, it is so fucking good. Why is it so good? Dude, that battle theme gives Chrono Triggers a run for its money, dog. It's so good. Dude, the intensity, dude, it's like power metal almost, bruh. That's how hype it gets you.
Toy Story 2,
it's so good.
The game.
Dude, Toy Story 2 was a really good game. I got it on PS5.
I feel like I played this. Toy Story games are actually pretty fun, too.
They are, actually. I haven't played 3. Man, I need to get that.
There's a 3?
Yeah, there was a 3 on PS3 and 360, and I forget what else. Maybe Wii and DS.
Wasn't Rayman remastered or remade or something?
I don't know if they remade that. They probably remastered one, but I mean, they keep on making those, so.
Which is weird. I don't think I ever played a Rayman.
I was looking at those earlier.
I played the original. That's a very interesting game, but it's not like the other ones. And I played the 64 one, I think. That's 3D.
Wait,
it's
is
cool.
Parasite Eve remade?
No, Parasite Eve 2 killed that series, and it never came back.
Rip.
It was a horror turn-based JRPG.
Wait, but what are these HD screenshots?
I don't know, bro.
Eve, is it being remade?
We have fallen into the remake rabbit hole right now, bro.
Yeah.
No, there are some really based games coming out, bro. I don't really want to look. I don't know some of their names, but Black Wukong, bro. I'm just
That's
saying, dog.
the most
Might be
wishlisted game on Steam.
Yeah, might be game of the year, dog. It might be game of the decade. You never know, bro.
Oh yeah, 50 Cent had a PlayStation 2 game for whatever reason.
Oh yeah, that
I
dumb.
would not want that to be remade.
Well,
I don't even know why that was a game.
no, you know what? They should remaster it because if you want a legitimate copy, like they're so fucking expensive, man.
Ooh,
Fuck that.
I remember this Vex.
Or just emulate it.
It kind of reminded me of
Vex?
Yeah, it was like
Yes, Gex. Gex 1, 2, and 3.
no Vex.
Oh, Vex. My fault.
Hold on, I'll put it in the chat. The image. It reminded me of Tack and the Power of Juju.
I remember this.
Dude, I found a lost game today, and I was like, "What the fuck?" Like,
What you mean?
it doesn't even have a Wikipedia page. Like
What you
that
talking about,
Lost.
Willis?
Wait, what
Yeah.
game?
PS2 game. It's called Sword of Destiny.
That's
It's not on Steam. There's a game called that on Steam, but it's not that game. It's like Devil May Cry.
It sounds very familiar.
I need to finish
Sword
those.
of Destiny.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Speaking of which, when is Devil May Cry 6 coming out, bro? I need that in my veins.
We need
Because
to
5 is like God tier, bro. Like you want a fucking God tier hack and slash? You play that. Because that shit is incredible.
We need to
oh my god.
watch the
Capcom
Abomination
outdid
as
themselves.
DMC.
Yo, the Capcom Redemption arc, man, it's too good, man. That's all I know.
That's some good stuff.
They have been putting out some good shit. The new Monster Hunter looks good, I guess. I'm not
There was
into
a-
those games, but it looks good.
Batman game? Batman.
Oh, there's a new Batman game coming out, but I have no
Batman
faith in WB
Vengeance.
anymore. Fuck them.
No, and I'm talking about there was one for PS2.
Oh, Batman Night of Vengeance or some shit like that.
It just says Batman Vengeance.
Yeah, Vengeance. Yeah.
Isn't
And
this? I
then-
think this is Conroy's last role. Last thing he recorded, right?
Was it?
No, Vengeance is an
This or
old
something
game.
else. No,
Justice
the
League
game that's coming out.
Oh.
Oh,
Yo, you mean Kill of the Justice League?
No. After that.
Oh, I thought it was some movie that just is coming out or some shit. I don't really know.
I'm not sure.
We need more news.
Kill the Justice League just got.
Look, man,
shoot.
fuck WB. They ain't doing what the fuck they need to be doing, man.
You know, the Justice League is
They got
weird.
to broed.
Like, let's not talk about that. Fuck that. We're talking about hype shit.
There's
Hype
nothing to talk
shit.
about. They got shanked. There's nothing
No,
to
man,
talk about.
hype
It's
shit.
over. There's
Snake
nothing-
Eater Delta, nigga. I'm coming back to that. Fucking looks so good. The graphics are insanely realistic. Oh my god, I'm hyped for that.
See, game. Oh, I know one.
I want the
game
AI to be so good.
I know one game I'd want remastered, and this is just like off the wall. But Herbs, Sims in the City.
Nigga, like, you think EA is gonna go out and do that? No,
Listen.
like maybe they will. But like, you never know.
To be
They're so
honest,
greedy.
That was
Isn't it
probably
super popular.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
they're making a movie. It's coming. Like,
Really?
yes,
Really?
and I'm like, oh my god, what the fuck, bro? Like
Why?
they are mining fucking games for movies right now. This is gonna be the era of the adaptations, and I'm like,
I don't like that.
and then they're trying to infiltrate gaming. I saw those video game awards last year. It kind of horrified me. I was like, oh my god, like this is fucking scary. It's like
The what?
fucking devils just coming in this holy area. How dare you?
Well, here's the thing, and I think a lot of people are making this known.
Yeah,
If you
that's
don't
good.
like something, we're not gonna pay for it. We're not going to consume it, and if we don't consume it, you don't make money. But the thing is, and I don't understand, is if it doesn't work the first time, why do you keep doing it? Because I don't know if you boys know this, but did you know that on the Disney Plus app they have
Oh, Lord.
Hulu Plus and
Yeah.
Paramount Plus, and I think one more on there.
Oh,
Jeez.
that you can bundle.
Like like on the you can like, because YouTube TV does the same thing where you can buy. Well, Amazon
Other-
Prime does the same
other
thing
services.
too,
You can buy other services and bundle it and just have it on one interface.
which confuses me to no end. Because I'm like, at first it was like, okay, you had Netflix and just Netflix, because Netflix had enough stuff on there that
Dude,
you
it's
were
just
like,
cable.
Like you wanted to just have Netflix. And Hulu had stuff specifically for Hulu, and you were like, okay, I want Hulu because it has what I want. But when you start commingling all those things, it's like, okay, I now only need one streaming service and then pay for everything else. But then it's like, but then I'm paying more money. It's like I got cable again. But then it's like, because I don't know if I told you guys this, but on Amazon Prime, I bought the Boomerang subscription. And that has like, I bought it because it has all the Scooby-Doo stuff on it. That's literally the only reason why I got it. $1.99.
You know what? Dude, I can't even be mad at it. It's so fucking hilarious. Like how much you love Scooby-Doo, bro.
Well, they have
because I love it just as much too. But dude, that shit's awesome.
Well, they have that. They have the movies. They have like Looney Tunes stuff. You know, like back in the day stuff like Johnny Quest. You know, like
Ed,
those
Eddie.
type of thing. Yeah. Well, not Ed and Eddie. They don't have that.
They don't have that on Boomerang?
Mm-mm. Weird, right?
Wow. Is it back on Cartoon Network? Wow. Powerpuff Girls is on Boomerang?
Yeah, it is.
Wow. Wow, that means that Eddie really is on vacation again.
Yeah, the original one. The funny thing was, a couple of months ago, Ed and Eddie, all the seasons were available to watch on Amazon Prime for free. Yeah. And Amazon Prime does that every now and then, where like certain things are like Jackie Chan Adventures, like towards the end of the year, I think around Thanksgiving, like you can watch all the seasons for free.
Bruh.
That's nice.
Which is cool because I was like,
so much cable.
But yeah, that's essentially my point. It was like, now why? Because like when you're on, so if you log on to Disney Plus, you don't see like Disney originals or Disney shows, like, as it shows like on the thing, like cycling, like, oh, this is what you should watch. You get American Horror Story from Hulu on your feed. And I'm like, this is supposed to be like a kid like a kid friendly app. Like, why would that be the first thing I'd want to see? Like, you know what I mean? So it's like, it's no longer exclusive. It's like, okay, we're just going to have everything and anything on here.
Are you paying for Hulu?
No. Well, for Hulu, I am. I don't know why. Because I was like, the other day, I was like, what am I even watching on there?
Dude, before you cut it, watch Fargo, bro. I'm telling you, watch Fargo. And The Shield.
But that's the other thing. I'm like, dude, why do I only have such limited options? Like, I'm still waiting for Stranger Things, the next season to come.
Dude, I am waiting for that to come.
Have we heard anything about that?
Yeah, I think it's coming. Shit, it might be coming this year, dog.
I would hope so. We've been waiting.
Dude, I think it is actually. I think part 1 maybe, nigga. Like Komi-san is on Netflix, exclusive to Netflix, and I don't know. Nigga, Komi-san.
Agretsu is on there. That's a Netflix exclusive, which is stupid.
No release date for Stranger Things. Just 2025.
Yo, bro, please, nigga. I need it now, bro. Don't make me wait, please.
That needs to be injected straight into me. Like,
yeah, for real, dude. Season 4 is goated, dude. Oh my god, it's so good.
Would it be like just a big brain play on Netflix's part to tell them to delay it as long as they can so they can?
Yeah, because then once it ends, niggas are leaving.
There's gonna be a mass exodus of like Netflix subscriptions.
Dude, oh my god. They just need to release, and they know if they release it on physical, then they're really gonna cut them off.
I am dropping it like a hot potato.
Dude, I will buy Dude, they stopped releasing them. And I'm like, bro, they only released like 2 seasons.
Because I was like, you know what? Maybe that's what our next episode should be.
Yeah.
We need to find something interesting on Netflix to watch.
Oh, I mean, Netflix right now is pretty good, actually.
Well, not even like
the selection.
Or not even like have you guys...
Oh, like new shit.
New shit. Well, not even like new, but like something that you wouldn't like think is like on there.
7 was on there.
Like for have you guys have watched How to Train Your Dragon, right?
Yeah.
No.
Did you know there's a actual show on there?
Yeah, I do.
No.
Yeah.
There it is.
So there's a show that follows, like, basically the first movie ends, and then this show is the bridge between the first movie and the second movie.
Okay.
So it's
Yeah, they do that with several series.
Like Stitch the movie.
yeah.
They did that with Kung Fu Panda. There's like a show on there. The Penguins, I think.
Yeah.
They had the Penguins had the Nickelodeon show.
We're not the Kung Fu Panda one.
Dude, I heard that movie sucked.
Which one?
4, Kung Fu Panda 4.
I heard it wasn't as good because the villain wasn't as interesting as the other one.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's kind of like the idea of, and I've said this with this, Despicable Me. Not saying that, the movies are bad or anything, but I think
New Despicable Me on the way.
Yeah, it's releasing, I think, next month.
What?
That's soon. I just started seeing advertisements for it.
What's releasing next month?
Despicable Me.
Yeah.
Or?
Dude, I am not paying attention to movies, dog.
Despicable.
Like, I really am not. It's like I'm not even in that realm right now. I'm like in a completely gamer brain realm right now.
Releases July 3rd.
Blade lost its second director.
No, really?
Yes.
That's old news, bro.
I'm like, oh my god, dude.
It's not.
Oh my god, what are they doing over? Dude, Marvel is done, dog. No, Deadpool 3 is an anomaly, nigga. We gotta go see that together, motherfuckers. Like it is
viewers, on. I think we all just have to come to the realization, take off our copium mask, and accept the fact that Disney doesn't know what they're doing with all these extra IPs. They consumed so much, and they're ruining everything. And
they're
now,
like movie Microsoft,
basically. And it's like, well,
oh my god, you are right.
Like,
they are fucking Star Wars in the ass, like the Acolyte, bro. Like.
Dude,
the footage looks so fucking bad. Dude, I saw an article today. You know what my first thought was when I saw that? And I was like, man, this show ain't even real, bro. Like,
it is real. Dude, it is like bro. No, it is like that.
No, like that show is like, dude, it looks so bad, bro.
It is like when they released the image for the new Snow White and everyone thought it was a joke. Like when they showed what the cast characters look like.
Dude, the footage is so bad. It's like, oh my god, what the fuck is happening in the show?
I was like Disney released this?
And I was like, oh hell no. Like there's no reason anything like that should even be in this fucking show. Like they even got my girl Trinity in the fucking show and they're pulling this nonsense.
Dude, it's too late. It doesn't matter.
And then like guys,
you saw what they did to Samuel Jackson, bro.
Dude, they did. Oh my god, dude, they did Sam Jackson so dirty, man.
Dude, I was like,
dude,
y'all just
worse than Terrence Howard, but that's on him too.
I mean, listen.
Worse than Edward Norton, bro. Worse than Edward Norton.
Ooh.
I didn't even watch the fucking show, and I know, dude. I saw the fucking
They started off so well,
dude.
Dude, we were so hyped.
Jackson, nigga.
We were so hyped for England.
We're not even in a phase anymore, bro, because it fizzled out.
Dude,
I think the magic is gone.
Dude, the magic is gone.
The House of Mouse has crumbled.
Dude, you know what it really was? You know what it really was? Moving to Disney Plus. That's what it was.
What do you mean?
I think they said that Disney Plus has cost them way too much money.
Well, yeah. Here's the thing.
They're not making money off of that. But that was the death blow. The moment that happened, I was like, Marvel is not going to be the same anymore. Like I already knew. I knew it.
No. I would argue. Again, I said this. I would pay for if I could see everything that I loved and watched as a kid on Disney Like just everything exclusive. If they had
Fillmore
Fillmore
still not on there.
it is not.
Yeah. Oh my
Like-
god.
Like, how are you gonna have Gargoyles on there?
Dude.
They're like 97 Spider-Man, like Spider-Man and Friends,
No,
but you don't have Fillmore. Like, what?
This is the world's biggest Fillmore fan, viewers and listeners. Like, dude, this man loves him some Fillmore, bro.
That show
That's
was
all I
good.
know.
That show was good. You are not gonna convince me otherwise. That show
Hey,
was
look, man,
good.
I understand. Like, especially because you got a got a little girl and all. Like, you want to
Listen.
show her like the shows that you grew up with,
Dude,
and
I will.
like,
Well, I can.
because it means a lot to you.
Like, I literally just watch it on freaking YouTube. Somebody was goated enough to put it on there, and I'm like, I just watch it here. But the thing is,
awesome.
if they market it as that instead of, oh, we're just gonna pump and dump all the shows, because that's the thing. If you are literally just putting trash on there, and you're like, this is what the people want, and you're putting more and more money into it, you're gonna lose more and more money. And then that becomes where you lose, because here's the thing. It's like, okay, you have your own streaming app, so you can put the shows you want on there. You don't have to pay anybody extra. You don't have to pay a channel to host your show. You have your own. You can just put it on there and you're good. But the problem is, if you spend $40 million on a show that nobody watches, well, guess what? You didn't make any money.
Look, man,
Sucks to suck.
I'll still say that Endgame was like the best theater experience I ever had.
Dude, we were so hyped for that.
In-game was
Endgame was everything.
It was
dude.
the end.
It was everything, and I'm so mad when people act like Infinity War and Endgame aren't fucking like real good films. Like, dude, those films are everything, dog.
The people
They're
who
so
say
fucking
that,
good.
The people who say that are the people who didn't get to like go to the movies when they came out.
They're just lames. That's what they are. Because they don't appreciate good fucking art. Because it's not realistic enough. Like, suck my dick, bitch. Get out of here, man. That's like so close-minded. But everyone has their tastes, you know? You know, who am I, like some dude somewhere, like...
Well, here's the thing,
bro?
and I'm gonna let you in on a little secret here. Disney has the capacity to make good shows. Like the Big Hero 6 show I told you about.
Yeah.
Came out in 2017. That's good.
Yeah.
Like there is the capacity to do it, but either you're letting the wrong people do it.
Oh my God, yes.
You're putting too much money into it. Because it's like, if we throw more money at the issue, it'll fix itself. That's not how that works.
It's not that they're throwing money at it.
No, they're throwing money at it.
It's not. I know they are.
The
but that's not the problem.
Way too much.
Well, yeah, it's a problem because it's on Disney Plus. However, the real issue is that they're putting too much money, into people that should have no fucking business in these franchises. Like, at all. Like, I was a casual time. So I was like, yo, J.J. Abrams on fucking Star Wars 7 might be a good idea, because I like Star Trek fucking 1 and 2 that he did. Even though, like, I'm so casual about Star Trek, you know?
200
for now. But, you know,
I'm gonna put that.
I watched those and I was like, yo, it could be good. I mean, those movies were pretty good, even though I saw criticism of him.
I'm gonna put that out there. $200 million for a single show.
That's a lot, dog.
You want to know what show that was? Mammoth, take a guess. What Disney Plus show do you think cost $225 million to make?
Show?
WandaVision.
No. At least not the one I'm looking at right now. Venom, what's your guess?
Secret Invasion?
No. She-Hulk.
Wait, She-Hulk? Wow.
She-Hulk cost $225 million to make for 9 episodes.
Oh my God, it could have been... Dude,
for 9
all
episodes.
They had to do was fucking put them out in theaters as films. That's all they had to do with good fucking talent.
And make Eternals a show.
To be fair, Phase 4 was overall still pretty damn good, not gonna lie. Like fucking WandaVision was good, you know.
I loved Moon Knight.
I haven't seen that, but I watched fucking Falcon and Winter Soldier. That I mean, what I watched,
Moon Knight.
dude. You know, Loki. Oh, dude, holy shit! Loki season 1 is god tier, man. God tier. I am, dude. And I heard season 2 was really fucking good still. And thank God, because those people were actually talented and they kept them around. So they were able to tell the story that they wanted to tell. And the story's over. So it's like, fuck yeah, that's awesome. Do you know what sucks is that none of this magic exists because it's on Disney Plus. They could put them out in theaters and everything would still be great. But no, they gotta fucking... They gotta get the money, nigga, because the mouse needs the cheese.
But they're not getting it. That's the problem. they're not making anything. They're putting more out and making nothing. It's like opening a restaurant, like giving them
making
like literally
bullshit. That's what they're making.
Literally spending all of your money on the utensils and putting the utensils out, and people are like, "Yo, where's the food at?" And you're like, "Well." I mean, aren't you just grateful that I gave you
cardboard boxes, bro? When we should be having a house.
You're not even getting something to eat, bro. They're literally just setting the table, and you're
doing some fucking Eddie scam shit.
Dude, these niggas are just the Ed boys on a weekend, man. That's what they are right now.
I would,
seriously, man.
I would prefer the boys.
How the fuck, like, dude, like, you know why it's happening? No, you know what the core of it is too, right? It's not just greed. It's because they actually think we're that fucking stupid. They actually believe that we're not gonna notice this shit, dog.
I think the other part of it is that
and it's like, no, we know y'all bullshit.
And here's the thing. The people who are willing to spend money on merchandise, the things that kept like shows afloat or franchises thriving, you're advertising to the wrong people. You're catering to the wrong people. Like you're like, okay, I want to make it where it's more like, okay, for everyone. But dude, it's not for everyone. Like you can't be like, oh, I want to make like, okay, for instance, let's say, well, no, I'm not going to speak that evil. But just a random show. And they're like, we want to make it for everyone. But then it's like, but it's not for everyone. Everyone is not willing to spend the money. Like, for instance, like with Disney, if they have a theme park or like the Star Wars hotel that they had to shut down, the only people who would be willing to spend that kind of money are adults.
Yeah.
As in adults who like the Star Wars franchise. But if you no longer make a franchise that they like and it's too expensive, we're not going to spend the money. It's just plain and simple.
Look, man, they didn't need to fuck up as badly as they fucked up. They completely mishandled this franchise.
They did, and it sucks.
So badly. Like, they mishandled it more. I mean, it looks worse on Marvel because Marvel went from being pretty good to masterful, and then it went from masterful and then to down. And it's like, what the fuck happened, dog? It's like, yo.
Been smoking some stuff. I need that.
Dude. We're stupid, man.
Dude.
Man, I want to get back to these games, man, because this shit depresses me in movies right now. Games, nigga. The only medium where remakes are actually good. Let's fucking go.
Well, that's not even, that's debatable, but sure.
Hey, man, there's good. I know there's good
DMC.
Film remakes. Huh?
DMC.
I mean, that's a reboot, not a remake. That's like an alternate universe.
That junk was trash.
Look, man, I ain't gonna lie. I bought that PS4 version, the definitive edition. I was like, all right. I heard the gameplay was ironed. I heard the shit was ironed out. Let me give it a chance. So I bought it pretty cheap.
First mistake.
I played it. It actually wasn't bad.
Dude, if I ever wanted to give you a challenge, like...
It was easy. But the combat was pretty good.
If I ever wanted to give you a challenge, as in like I wanted you to play this game just to get like to torture you, it wouldn't be that. Would you want to
It's
guess
not
what
a
it
bad
is?
game. What game?
Dragon
Silent
Ball:
Hill.
The Breakers.
Oh,
Dude,
you paid money for that, bro.
No, I didn't. It was free on
No.
PlayStation
Oh
Network.
shit! Never mind. Thank God, bro.
PlayStation Network is like where you go for shovelware, like the games that didn't. And I
cannot justify that purchase.
Like, no, dude, that's true. Because I was like, every game on there was like, and I'm not saying all the games, but the majority of the games that are like free on there to download are like those ones that are like, yeah, bro, you're not making any money off this. You might as well just give it up. Just give it to us for free. Like, you ain't making your money back. Because now I'm like looking at the homepage.
They reused assets.
Yeah, it's just Xenoverse reused.
Yeah,
which is really stupid.
Lame, man. Like, but anyway, Xenoverse is ugly,
and it
doesn't even look good.
But I would prefer that over this. It's a gacha game. You literally pay for the game, and then you have to. Dude, this is so.
As y'all can see, this man is mad. Hey man, I feel you, dude. I feel you, man. I know exactly how you feel.
Well, it's the thing of, and I've said this before, I don't understand this idea of when one anime game does it, everyone else wants to. And you can't say I'm like crazy when I say that. Because one game comes out with an arena fighter, and then they're all arena fighters.
Oh my god! And you know what's crazy is like they didn't need to become that. Like
they didn't.
You know, it was just easy, and it was like no, like this, like you can justify it for any fighting game. To be honest with you,
you can.
You know,
and that's fine.
But you know what? That genre, it doesn't even belong to Naruto. You know what it belongs to? Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi. That's where it belonged. That was what they made.
But dude, Naruto milked that crap.
Dude, oh my god. Yeah. You know what I can appreciate about the Storm series is that they made the series look better than the anime.
That is true.
It did have some cool moments.
I will.
The fucking cutscenes are awesome.
Hold on, let me look that up. How many?
I mean, it's a cool game, but it was like, yo, like
how many times are you gonna do this?
Y'all doing too much.
How many times we got to teach you this lesson, old man?
Yeah, like they were dropping them like every year at that point. And
dude,
like,
they literally released a game where it was just the older Storm games in one.
Yeah, and I was like, oh.
I was like,
first of all, I didn't like how they changed the story in 2. Because
in Storm 2,
I think Rise of a Ninja was the best open world version of like what Naruto had done. So I still liked the first Storm's open world, but it didn't feel as detailed as the Rise of a Ninja. Like, kind of had to come to terms with that. I was like, damn, the 360 game actually kind of does that better.
That was like having an intervention. Like, yeah, bro, it's not as good as you think.
Yeah,
I know.
No, but it was still pretty good. The open worldness of the Leaf Village was still good.
My man,
the gameplay was still, bruh. The gameplay was awesome
with the box in his hand, like.
But then in 2. They made it all linear, and I was like, bro, what the fuck? Y'all couldn't give us like a more open world? Y'all went that lazy?
So that is literally the point I was making, where you are more free to do things. You have a more enjoyable experience, but that takes more work.
Dude, at that point,
more fun sandboxes.
Dude,
it doesn't have to be like completely free, but like, give me a reason to do something besides just blast through the story.
Phantom Pain.
The same old mission over and over.
Phantom Pain in Death Stranding, motherfucker. Like,
yeah.
Actually, I'm telling you, dude, Death Stranding ain't no joke. That's Kojima's best game, dog.
If I ever had to say, like, if they're... Because, again, I'm like... Because even the Hunter x Hunter game, when is that supposed to come out?
This year. Oh, I am so hyped for that, bro.
The only thing I've heard about that game so far is like the graphics.
Yeah, like people are a little too harsh on the graphics. Like they're okay. Like they're very okay.
And I'm like,
that's what sucks. I mean, that sucks that they're very okay. But the gameplay is fucking awesome. I cannot wait for that to come out.
I think the only thing that I don't like is that
it's a fighting game. I mean, it's Hunter x Hunter, bro. It's Togashi. Of course, it's gonna be a fighting game.
Well, that's not necessarily true because it is also an adventure.
Yeah, dude, that would be like so killer, man.
Would you rather a fighting game or an adventure hunter? I would love.
Why not both?
A hunter game where you make your own character and there's like where you randomly get like a nin or something you can use. Like,
dude, but
there are literal Minecraft mods for My Hero where as soon as you load in, you get a random quirk. And you just go do whatever you want to do. Why is that so hard?
I'll say this about Hunter x Hunter. Hunter x Hunter isn't Dragon Ball Z, you know? And we haven't had enough games, so on one end, we can just play. I would definitely play a Hunter x Hunter game that was just based on the overall story, the same exact story, because we've never really get it. And also because Hunter x Hunter's story is just better. So, like, it's strong enough on its own to be its own story in the game. Just adapt it as a game and call it a day. But make it good.
These graphics remind me of, like, Storm on GameCube.
Yeah, because those were the same developers as the Naruto GameCube games. Those were actually really good tag fighters. They were really good. Look, knowing what I know now, looking back on it, I'm like, yo, that game was actually pretty damn good. The GameCube ones. Ultimate Ninja OGs, they never missed.
Several animations that look exactly.
Remember like Ultimate Ninja on PS2?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, those were good.
Yarp.
Yeah, those were good. All of them were good.
Wasn't there a Jujutsu Kaisen game coming out?
Yeah, it already dropped and it sucked.
Oh, never mind.
Why couldn't it have been just Jujutsu Fighters, nigga? That's what it needed to fucking be.
What we need is Attack on Titan to go on sale.
No, what we need is a Metal Gear Solid fighting game. That's what we need, bro.
I need that
Metal Gear Solid fighting game.
Yeah, let's fucking go. Doesn't it sound awesome, bro? Doesn't that sound awesome though? Like for real.
Is this on?
Did you just say Baki?
Ooh.
Same type of character.
Oh,
ultra ridiculous.
Yeah, they are pretty
historical figures.
Yeah, they're pretty crazy.
Let's see, Attack.
Dude, they need to come back with another Jump Superstars game. That's what they need to do on console, baby. Forget Smash. You already know how I feel about that game. But anyway,
bruh, what is this trash? But what else? What other anime doesn't really have a game? Dragon Ball Z's got games out the wazoo. Naruto has games out the wazoo.
One Piece has subpar games that any actual real developer could actually make a real masterpiece out of. But no,
actually, we
gotta make Dragon Warriors.
Well, Pirate Warriors is fun, dude. Like, I told you,
I get it.
And I told you my favorite Naruto game was the Impact one, where you literally fight through hordes of ninjas and enemies. Like, that's what makes you feel like you're really powerful, like mowing down like millions of people.
Yeah, on PSP, right?
Yeah, like that's what I like. But
I mean, that is cool. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, those games deserve to exist. I just mean that even One Piece is a story like that I feel deserves a legitimate AAA budget game. Like, let's stop pretending these stories aren't good enough to make a game out of, especially when they're adventures. Like, a One Piece open world AAA game, open world Grand Line East Blue.
Dude, that would.
Dude,
I would cream like
pirate One Piece game, bro. Do you know how much you would nut if that was actually real?
20 times specifically.
Exactly. That's what I mean. Like, even One Piece deserves a game like that.
No, what we need is a good One Punch Man game.
Dude, oh my God. That was the most tragic fucking game to have ever dropped for like an anime game. I was like, dude, why? Why couldn't it have been a traditional? It needed to be a traditional fighter. That's what it needed to be.
Well, not even, it was a arena fighter.
Yeah, it was an arena fighter, but it should have been a 2D fighter, or rather like 2.5D fighter, because that's what the fuck how that would play out, honestly.
Well, I mean, I think the direction they took with the game, like the idea was good. You create your own hero and go through your own story. Like, imagine how boring it would be to one punch everything. You literally live out.
He's still like the final boss.
Like, you literally are like...
That shit is so... See, that's good game design. That shit was hilarious. But unfortunately, it's an arena fighter.
So...
Like, it should have been like Mortal Kombat or some shit.
Like, why is that the first One Punch Man game that comes out? And
because they still think that's good. They think that's sales.
Even My Hero is an arena fighter. And I'm like...
No, My Hero did an actual 2.5D fighters. It did 2 of them. Back to back. I was like, oh, wow, they actually did that? Like Budokai. Think Budokai.
Well, yeah, but again...
But just 2D. Oh, no, like more like Street Fighter, just 2.5D. No, not like Tekken.
But again, it's like, why a fighting game?
Well, yeah, that is true.
Like, the whole thing is like...
My Hero should get an Arkham Asylum type of game. Arkham City type of game. That's what... Yeah, like, see...
I just learned that to Arkham City.
Dude.
Would you not play that?
I would lose
Would you
my
not
mind.
play that?
I would buy that frame one.
Like, that's because Japanese developers be making the most cookie cutter bullshit for anime games. When these games should be like adapting them as if they're new ideas that are worth making a real game out of. But no, we always gotta go with the arena fighter.
No,
it's like,
dude,
fuck off.
Dude, because they keep... Wait, what is this?
People keep buying them, I guess. And it's like, damn,
well, it's not even that. It's the fact that...
I think Yu-Gi-Oh! Gets good shit, man.
I was about
to say, kind of hard to fuck that up, though.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Has a lot of games. I mean, it's very simple. Like
Yu-Gi-Oh!
It took a while to make like a fully supported, dual existence.
I loved the Dual Links, bro, on the phone. I loved configuring the voices to Japanese, and like they were like, dude, why isn't that in Master Duel? That shit is awesome. That's what's so hype about Yu-Gi-Oh! Because it's so stupidly like hype for no reason, because it's a fucking card game. Like, that's how they should do it on Master Duel, but no, it's only on the fucking phone. I'm like, that's so gay, bruh.
Is there a Full Metal Alchemist game?
Yeah, there's some on PS2.
I mean, like, recent.
No.
Was that game even any good?
Dude, I think they were. I think the author worked on them too. I think there was chapters dedicated to like the games actually in the manga, like bonus chapters.
Tell me why when I looked up, like I was looking up like popular
That'd be a
anime,
cool idea.
And under the action anime section, there's Totally Spies.
But Jesus. Jeez, why?
What about
dude? Turn-based JoJo game, bro. Turn-based JoJo game. But I guess Persona.
I dig it.
Persona already exists, I guess.
What about Cowboy Bebop or Neon Genesis?
Neon Genesis has a game.
Gurren Lagann, bro.
Dude, Armored Core exists. Get Armored Core 6, bro.
Dude, even Fairy Tail has a video game.
The Big O could use a...
Yo, the Big O would be a cool-ass game, dog.
That would
like,
be so
fire.
Sick. I would buy that.
That'd be fire as fuck.
The Big O. Dude, even Sword Art Online has multiple games.
Man, no.
That's a crime against humanity.
No.
Berserk.
Those games. Oh, yeah, we need a new Berserk game, but I do want to play...
Was there?
See, I do want to play the Band of the Hawk, but it's still $60, and I'm like, I'm not paying that.
Inuyasha. Was there an Inuyasha game?
Yes, it's on PS1.
Fancy game.
And there is a PS2 game. No, we don't. There's a PS2 and PS1, I think, game.
I'm seeing screenshots. I see one that is a side-to-side fighter, and there
was a Yu Yu Hakusho game on DS. I have it. I imported it, actually. I found out about it, and I was like, oh, shit, I gotta get that. It's like Legacy of Goku, bruh.
There was one for Game Boy Advance, I think. I used to play that
there
thing
was.
like crazy.
Yeah, there was.
Let's see.
The older Yu Yu Hakusho games are better. The ones on Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis, those are actually really good.
Demon Slayer only came out with a fighting game that sunk into obscurity.
Does Chainsaw Man have a game?
No. It doesn't need it. Leave it alone. Leave it alone.
That's another. That was like my other point too. Was like
not every anime needs a game, bro.
They come out with these games and then it's like nothing happens afterwards. Like Demon Slayer, when they came out with that game, it was a fighting game, but I heard about it for like maybe 1 or 3 months, and then it was like just quiet. Like nobody talked about it anymore.
Dude, like,
because they just make them and drop them. It's like, you know what? We're just trying to get on the trend. We don't really care about the source material or longevity. We're just doing it because we want to jump on the train.
We need a new JoJo game. That's what we need, man. That's what the world needs. We need a new Bastard game. A new dude. Where is Bastard Season 3? Please.
Bastard in the style of Brutal Legend.
Dude. Dude. Bastard is so good, bro.
D Gray Man.
Berserk level, bro.
That is a blast. Equal. Ooh, Fire Force.
No, I'm dead. I'm dead ass. Bastard is that good, though.
I need to finish Fire Force.
I would have really loved for that.
I haven't even started it, bro. I gotta start it.
Fire Force.
Dude, I've been behind on manga so badly, man.
Soul Eater.
Like, I just kept, like, dude. So bad.
We need to get
it's just fucking Super and Hunter x Hunter, bro. That's it.
Well, there's more to life.
I know.
Dude, I've been reading like a lot of stuff. Like, and I told you I've been reading a lot of manhwas lately. And manhwas have like there's a lot of good ones, but they also have the same problem with like shonen, where it's like someone comes up with a good idea and they're like, I could come up with something even better, but it's actually the same idea with just a slight change. Like, I got reincarnated as a slime. You know
it's
what?
Like
mine is going to be reincarnated.
Sonic Personas, but it's
like,
you guys remember those?
Yes, I do.
What?
The Sonic Personas.
Oh
my god.
Like the Sonic OCs, I guess.
No.
Yeah.
No. I remember dude, so crazy.
Oh, speaking of Sonic, yo, man, Sonic be getting some good games though. Like
Sonic Battle Generations. I didn't even know that was coming out till a week ago.
Same.
It's kind of crazy how the fucking fan outsourcing of fans from Sega is actually making them better games. Like,
funny how that works, right?
So fucking hilarious, dude.
Funny how that works, right?
Yo, man, Horny Souls though, I gotta get that shit, bro.
Wait, what?
Stellar Blade, bro. I gotta get it, man.
No.
I gotta get it, bro.
Stop.
I gotta get the hard copy, bro. I still haven't gotten it, but it's irresponsible to get it right now.
Stop.
No, but I'm getting it, of course, dude. Of course. Look at the fucking game. That shit looks amazing.
No.
It's not about ass and titties. It's about gameplay, bro.
With that,
right,
Nick, bro. Come on, man.
You can't
come on.
I know the truth.
I mean, yeah, that's awesome that that's there, but I mean,
you know what,
dude? I like Lara Croft too, so
you know what I would love?
It's fine.
A remake of the Zatch Bell PS2 game, Momoto Bell.
Dude, they are not remaking anime games, dog. Give it up.
I'm just saying I would love a more modern, because the author is still releasing. He's got the second series going right now.
Yeah.
So, I mean, dude, that's my thing. It's like there's so many other series, many other things that could be made into games and further media, but they won't. Well,
to be fair, I mean,
like,
it still is a business.
Like Mammoth.
So,
Mammoth, how much you want to bet? As soon as the Don anime comes out, there's going to be a fighting game.
I mean, yeah.
Is it a fighting story?
I mean, there's combat in it, but it's more so like supernatural kind of like comedy, like
Or maybe
They can make it like a passive, like a Telltale game. Like I'm not even opposed to making anime games like that. I'd like that. That's cool.
dude. If it was just a linear story with that good art, dude, I would play it with like
Dude,
Naruto
like it doesn't even
Storm
need
type
combat.
art. I would love it.
Walking Dead style.
Well,
Just
combat
play
is
it.
a big part in it,
Oh,
but it's
okay.
like
good games. Oh my god.
Yeah, they were good games, dude.
Yeah.
I need to finish those. Holy shit. I'm behind on that.
let's see what other series doesn't like really because
Yo, we have fallen into this, man.
like Blue Exorcist doesn't have a game.
It don't need it. Let it end
Didn't it
in
just
silence.
came back, right?
It came back.
Nah,
but
it came
slowly
back
releases, like
It
every
came back
month.
like a few years ago.
Like
It's been some years.
like the person releases like once a month or something.
Oh, the manga's still ongoing. It's
Yeah.
almost about to end.
Which the funny thing is, I don't
I think
understand.
Should have been in.
January.
What's up?
What should it?
Season 3 started in January.
There
Oh
was a
wow!
season 3. I didn't
Yeah.
even know. Didn't even care.
You know what actually sucks? The Gray Man still ain't done because the fucking author.
Wait, the Gray Man is still going on?
Yeah, because
Why?
the all the hiatuses that the author has had to do, it's the scheduling is so bad.
The thing
Because
I don't
apparently
understand-
she's sick or some shit. It's
The
like,
thing-
oh,
The thing I don't understand is why are they so willing to cut stories like immediately? If it's like, well, you know, it's not necessarily building steam, but people who go on hiatus for like months, like the author for Ruri Dragon, they were on hiatus for what, like 2 years or something?
Jeez.
And it was like, well, you guys kept them kept them in the magazine. And when they started back, you let them back in. There was one person, there was like the Ghost Reaper Girl series. They were on hiatus, I think, for 5 years.
Oh my god.
damn.
It was long. And
Yeah,
then
talk
recently,
to the bastard author. 10, already been like about 20 years, baby.
but they don't get
Not
cut
even
from the
20 years,
magazine.
like 12 or 14 years, bro.
It's like as soon as you're back, it's like, you know what, you're good. You can just come right on in. Nothing happened. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, but you guys are so willing to cut these other series that could have been good if you let them, you know, kind of go for a while instead of being like, you know what, we don't like what's happening with this, and we're gonna cut it. Like you're out the door, but you will keep series like Undead Unluck, which I dropped because I was like, I don't understand what's happening in this. Like, dude, I'm so confused. And there's another one called Witch Watch or something.
Yeah.
I dropped that like a rock when the main girl turned into a little girl.
Yeah.
Come again?
Yes.
Now
And
we
the
get-
guy that
next.
she likes, or the whole relationship thing, their whole thing, he's still his same age.
Bruh.
Yeah, I don't think I have to explain much.
No, not like this, bruh.
I mean,
Please.
they put it under the guise of I'm just gonna raise her, but then I'm like,
No, nigga.
Jacob.
No, fuck that.
not
No.
like this.
Hell no. We're not doing
First
this.
of the
No.
imprinting.
No.
Well, technically,
They're one dick suck away from going to Bible Black, bro. No.
Oh my god.
No. No. No.
that is the unholy text.
That's the whole unholy testament, bro. Like, do
Bruh.
not. No, thank you.
Under any circumstances, viewers, do you ever consume that media?
Do
Stop.
not do it,
Don't
bro.
Google it. Don't even think about
Don't
it.
even think about it.
I'm
Because
taking
we'll
this
know.
part.
We'll know if you do it because you'll
I'm-
probably comment if you're actually watching.
I'm cutting this part out of the whole recording anyway, so it doesn't
Bruh,
matter.
please, no.
But
Not like this.
dude, it's like I'm thinking back and I'm like, there's so many other series that you could do something with. Like, I would love new Yu Yu Hakusho game.
For real.
Like,
oh my god.
Modern graphics. Like, how much more hype would I be if it was a Yu Yu Hakusho game versus Hunter x Hunter?
Ghost of Tsushima style Rurouni Kenshin game.
Dude.
Oh my god.
Dude, make it fucking happen, bro. Somebody make that mod, bro.
Do it right now.
Oh my god, dude. Imagine if somebody made, not even realistic, I mean like in the art style of the manga and anime.
Dude,
The new anime, holy shit, I haven't even seen it.
Dude, if they made the Big O as a game,
how would they make that?
I mean, I would imagine.
Think of it, yeah.
I would imagine it kind of be like,
interesting.
Maybe like how they did the Power Ranger games. Like you would go through a level doing certain things, and then at the end you would like
not be a fighting game. That's all I know.
Like Big O time, you know?
Could be a platformer. I don't fucking know.
Bruh. I mean, Roger does a lot of weird stuff.
Yeah.
It'd be pretty cool.
You know, one show that I was like, it would make a good game with like a lot of different characters. Super Robot Monkey Team Hyperforce.
Yo.
Yes. I was wondering if one of you guys were going to finish that.
No.
That is a good show. And I hated that it just abruptly ended too.
Yo.
I think most cartoons from that era just ended because toy sales.
Yeah. That show had like
Toys R Us going down.
But these Ninja Turtles though, they're making a game.
Yeah,
man.
They're sticking around a lot.
Yeah, hell yeah.
True. Turtles are forever.
Turtles are
just right, dude. As long as there's pizza, there will be Ninja Turtles.
3 minutes. You're going nowhere.
Oh my god, dude! I want Marvel to stay away from games. Seriously.
Wait, Spider-Man was good.
No, because it's not even that. It's just like, dude, they're taking good developers, and instead of giving us new shit, they're giving us like more Marvel shit because their movies are fucking up. It's like, hey, look, man, we appreciate that, but stop trying to infiltrate. Like, oh my god.
We talking about Willis?
Like, I'd rather just get like Insomniac working on other shit. Actually,
you know what? You just unlocked a core memory for me. Did you guys play the Spider-Man game for PlayStation 1?
Yeah. Yes. Of course. That's legendary.
Wait, no.
The one where you could like you had different costumes you could unlock.
Legendary. Yes.
And you could
yes.
I think you could didn't you have like a symbiote suit too?
Yeah, you chase Venom in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, you fight Carnage. Dude, the fucking levels in that game are so cool. They're so good, bro. That was a really good game. Like the dialogue was great too. It was so Spider-Man.
I was like,
Spider sense is tingling. Something's going on here.
And I was like,
it was fun. Web up his fists and fight.
Oh yeah, dude, that was such a good game.
Dude, it's legendary, dog. It's so good.
I still remember for PlayStation 2 when they when you were actually able to web swing through like an actual city.
Yeah, that was crazy.
And
I was like, oh wow.
Expected. Like, it's not a Spider-Man game unless you can web swing, which is cool. Don't get me wrong. But when are we getting
There's just no different IPs aren't the old IPs.
No, listen up, Marvel. Where's my Hulk game? Where it at?
Bro, Hulk has been dogged so fucking hard in the MCU.
Dude, can they actually do something good? Dude, why are they so averse to doing Hulk, bruh? They fucked that up in the Avengers game, and I was hyped for that. I think the normal game is fine. I don't even know. I'd still like to play it because it looks fun.
Just literally remaster the Hulk game from PlayStation 2. Where you could literally grab cars and rip them in half and put them as gloves.
Dude, what if they had a multiplayer? Like, you could co-op online and, like, you could be, like, Hulks fucking around in the city and shit?
Bro, that would be so cool.
Dude, come on. Like, someone's great Hulk. How do you not want to make that, bro?
Someone could just show up as the Abomination.
Man, we are coming up with some crazy-ass ideas that should be
Marvel,
going in on the offices right now. Like, what the fuck?
Marvel, I know you're listening.
Fuck, have we not gotten Ultimate Destruction Remastered yet?
Dude. like that's my thing. I'm like, for certain
I mean, we got
heroes,
Ultimate Alliance 3, I guess. Like well, not Ultimate Alliance, the that RTS Marvel game, I forget the name of it.
which one?
Came out. It's like the third one of some series of Marvel. I forget the name of it.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah. Marvel RTS.
What's another?
Midnight Suns. Midnight Suns.
Okay,
That came out. I heard that was good. It's like XCOM.
I would love. Did you guys play the Ghost Rider game on PSP?
I mean, it was on PS2.
The one on PSP was really fun.
It's like Devil May Cry, right?
If they remade that, I'd be.
Dude, remaster that. Dude,
like,
Van Helsing is like that too.
I don't understand why is it that they focus so much on certain heroes, but like the other ones you get left in the dust. Like, the Avengers isn't just,
Hey, the Blade game, though. That Blade game is coming.
The Blade movie, though.
Man,
that's never coming out, bro.
Dude, dude, they have dropped the ball. They have
take your thing off copium. Just accept the truth.
If viewers, listeners, if y'all are even minutely excited for Marvel and for Blade, give up. Bro. Give up.
Just give up.
It's not happening,
man. Go touch
man.
grass. Go do something with your life.
Like, I don't even want to talk about Venom, bro. Like,
wait, Venom actually looks fun.
I mean, at least with Venom, it's like, okay, it's at least competent.
Venom knows it's being funny.
No,
it's not being serious.
It's not even that, but
I would rather Venom versus whatever we've been getting. Like, at least Venom's coming out. Blade.
That casting was wasted, dog. Like, it's so disappointing. It's so disappointing that we haven't been getting Tom Hardy as Mad Max. But we've been getting him in subpar ass Venom movies. It's like, oh my god!
Don't hate on Venom because of Mad Max.
No, I mean, like, it's not even that. It's just like that's one other aspect about it that sucks.
Dude, why have we not gotten?
But the Venom movies are just like
I want a Ghost Rider movie.
They're
make it.
Why are they so cookie? Like, they're not even trying, dog. Like, that's the thing. Like, it can be self-aware, and I thought 2 was funny, but me and Maya watched it, and we were like, yeah, no, like, damn, and it was so disappointing. Like, Woody Harrelson was in a fucking Venom movie, facing Tom Hardy, and they fucked that up so badly. I couldn't believe how they did Carnage. I couldn't believe how they did that, bro. Like, he was wasted, man. He's such a good actor, man. He could have done way better stuff as Carnage, but no, he didn't do that. It's such wasted potential.
Even bigger wasted potential is Christian Bale as Gore, the God Butcher.
Dude, oh my God. I was talking to Maya about that like yesterday. That was like, oh my God.
Stupid.
Why?
I was about to say,
I still want Chris Hemsworth back. I still want him back. It's just like, dude, can we get another Thor movie with him that's not like that?
When are we getting a updated Fantastic Four game? Actual good one.
Dude, I don't even remember Fantastic Four in gaming, and I know it's there, but it's like, dude, they're so basic that I don't even think about it.
It was for PlayStation 2, right?
2, yeah, PlayStation 2.
Fantastic Four 2.
They have a platformer, I think, on SNES or Genesis.
Good old platform. The default for any superhero genre.
Yeah, but they can do way more with the Marvel. Like, even if they're gonna make Marvel games, they can do way better. Like, they can still adapt the comics. They can still do that.
Dude, could you imagine if the comic series
X-Men Legends?
Huh?
Remaster X-Men Legends.
Ooh, I would love that.
X-Men.
Dude, there's so many good games. Dude, what if they remastered Ultimate Spider-Man, the one from GameCube?
I know what you're talking about.
The one
That was
where
based on the Ultimate Comics.
Yeah. Like, what if? Like,
oh yes,
that was like, what if they made games like that? Like the comic series is the game.
I don't know, bro.
Like, I think that would be pretty cool.
That would be pretty cool if they just readapted
because they
the comics as games, but like as sequels, fill up as much of the story you could do, and then just keep going. Like they can still redeem themselves in games if that's what they're gonna do.
Because here's the thing: you don't have to rework the story. The story's already there.
Yeah, the story is already there. Color, we told them that from the beginning artwork, with the movies.
What the characters look like. You don't have to do anything.
Can y'all please just do it right? Please.
Just adapt it. But that's too much to ask.
Chris Claremont's X-Men stories are begging to be made in games.
I would love to see... I don't know which... There's so many versions of Civil War. But it was...
X-Men Civil War... I mean, Civil War as a game. War too. Yeah, fuck that. Fuck that. One? Secret Wars. That's it.
Bruh.
Now, Civil War as a game.
Give me Avengers versus X-Men as a
game, dog.
It's just a fighting game.
Dude, like dude.
That would be so cool.
Dude, a fucking X-Force game. A fucking X-Force game.
Dude, I just had a great idea.
Dude, the Wolverine game though. I saw the gameplay. Bro.
It reminds me of that PlayStation, the Revenge, Wolverine Revenge game. That game was so cool.
I love that. Oh my god, dude!
That game.
I don't like that. I don't like that it's over the shoulder, but
I mean, get what they give you.
The gameplay looked pretty good. From what I saw, from what got leaked, and I was like, oh wow, that looks pretty damn good.
I was gonna say, what if they made a game where you play like the Planet Hulk?
Dude.
And you literally come back and your goal is to literally just like each level is like you going like tearing things apart, and then the end is like you just like killing one of the just killing a superhero.
Yeah. Dude, we need a new Guardians of the Galaxy game. I gotta play that because the Deus Ex developers made that, and I heard it was pretty damn good.
I didn't even know they had a game.
Yeah, it dropped, and I was like, oh wow. Kind of interesting. But yeah, man, there's so many ways they can do it. That's like just right there. Like, why is Batman always like the GOAT? Like, he's always the GOAT in games. He's the GOAT. Like, he's done that. He's literally paved the way for like modern superhero games to succeed.
Because Batman's just a regular guy.
Yeah, he's that.
Doing crazy, fantastical things.
Yeah, he's GOAT. That's why he's goated. Not even fucking Superman could do it in the games, dude.
We need a solid Superman game.
We need a Superman game. A Green Lantern game out in space, motherfucker. That's what we need.
You know what they should do?
They should make. Like, they don't even want to try, bro.
No, what they should do is have it where like all the members of the Justice League have an individual game leading up to like a Justice League game.
Dude, Final Crisis, the game, dog.
That would be so good.
Dude. Batman, Scott Snyder's Court of Owls, bro.
Like done in the style or like in the direction of like Batman Arkham. Like that good of storytelling, that good gameplay. Like
that's like the gold standard.
Dude, it's going to be a while until we get a good fucking Batman game. You know why? Because all the OGs that made those fucking games good, they're not really there anymore.
Yeah.
That's what sucks. And it's like, So, like, yeah, like, it kind of sucks that Batman, once again, has to do it. But it doesn't suck because we still got amazing games.
I was about to say, like, because even like the shows back in the day, I was like, Batman was like, whenever I would think of like a good superhero show, I would always think back to Batman.
That's a credit to the writers. The writers try with Batman a lot.
Dude, I was like, and even like DC, I was like, DC shows back then were like top tier. Like I still,
Superman couldn't live up to that.
Like
Yeah.
I still rewatch Justice League every now and then just to feel something. But
like, I hope they make a good Superman game.
that'd be so.
What's cool is that they decompile. They're already decompiling like Superman 64 and there's already, I think, a PC port for it.
Nice.
So then that means that they can fix it.
Wait, 64.
Yeah, Superman 64.
The infamous one, the one that
was
so
the infamous
terrible.
one. Yeah, they got because they have a PC port of Perfect Dark. I got that on my computer. If y'all want that, I could send that to y'all.
They ain't fixing it, son. You want it in its original. You want to smell the brokenness. You want the original.
Nah, bruh. PC port, baby.
Bruh. They ain't fixing it.
And the thing is, it's not emulation. They're legitimate PC ports. Like Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask have PC ports now. Legend of Dragoon from PS1 has a PC port now.
I need to
because of this. So the decompiler also got Superman 64, which means I haven't seen anybody say this, but online, but that means people can mod the game to make it good.
And people will.
People will. Because people are starving for that.
I was about to say, I have not played really any like recent Zelda games. And I feel like most of the time it's just too much, bro. Like y'all be releasing these games.
I don't think so.
And I'm like, well, for me, I'm like, I like Zelda, but not that much. Like for me,
give it another chance, bro. It's good.
I mean, sure, that's fine, but I'm like, what am I gonna spend my money on? Am I going to spend it on the Dead Space remake that I really want to play? Or am I going to spend it on Legend of Zelda that never goes on sale?
Yeah, that's true.
So I pick my battles, you know what I'm saying? That's the reason why I don't even play my Switch that much anymore. Because I'm like, the only games that go on sale are indie games. None of the Nintendo titles ever go on sale. You have to pay. Even if this game is like broken on release, they still keep that crap high. But, that's just Nintendo. Gotta love them.
Nintendo is lame, bro.
Bruh.
But they still make good games when they wanna. Yeah, or let the devs make good games. Like, I can still give them that. Like, I just recently played the new Super Mario Bros. Game, Wonder of You or whatever. No, that's not what it's called. No way. But like, it has Wonder in it, I think, or something like that.
Wasn't it a Paper Mario?
Super Mario Bros. Wonder?
Yeah, Mario Bros. Wonder. Super Mario Bros. Wonder.
Oh,
I was at Target the other day, and I was like, thank God they got that shit still. So like the Switch is there, and I was like, what they got? Switch. I was feeling gamey, and then I checked, and I was like, Wonder, huh? All right, let me play it. And I played it, and I was like, oh wow, like it's so cool. Like you could transform into the animals and shit.
Isn't that just like Super Mario, what was it, Universe or something? Like you could put
Galaxy?
The hat on. Yeah, where you could put the hat on like different stuff.
Oh, Odyssey.
Odyssey, that's right.
Odyssey. Yeah, I got Odyssey. That one is good.
Like you literally could put your hat on a dinosaur and be a dinosaur.
Dude, that's co-op. Like one person plays Mario, the other one plays his hat.
And they do.
I'm not joking.
Good games.
That's how you play it. It's so cool and it's funny.
And it's not even like I'm like I wouldn't spend the money, but it's like I don't know. For me, it's like
emulate it.
A game is like for me like I don't know. Like if it's something I'm really like the Dragon Ball Z game, as soon as that comes out, I'm getting it. Yeah. But Super Mario, I'm like, I casually played that back in the day. Like, like unless you're like this diehard like Super Mario fan that like wears the Super Mario merch everywhere you go. I'm not that guy. I played like all the old
Marios.
I was gonna say I feel like the one Zelda game that I played the most, like over and over, was like Wind Waker.
Oh,
because that game, like the art style was so good.
They remade that,
and the like you just get in a boat and you just sail. Like Who did that back in the day? No other game did that. From my knowledge, no other game did that back then. It was revolutionary.
Not much.
I will say, I will give Nintendo that. They do tend to, like...
They stick with their IPs.
They do. Well, they also try a lot of different things. They do try, like branching out into different things. Like...
Do you think they'll ever do PC ports?
Nah.
Maybe a new generation of Nintendo would.
I mean, it could be possible. But I think it's also the idea of, like, we control the platform, we control everything type of deal. So,
yeah.
So I don't know. And I think there's that level of, like, control.
But they're killing their potential. That's how I see it. They have more potential. They keep consistently release underpowered bullshit, and it's like, dude, what the fuck, man? Like you can still do, it's okay, Nintendo. Like I know I was bagging on realism earlier, but it's still okay to make realistic games, bruh.
No, bro, they want you to play Super Mario Golf.
That's what they want you to play. They got the Golden Sun developers making Mario Golf. Fuck that.
That junk was so hilarious. I was like, people really out here excited about a golf game. Now, it's not just regular golf. It is, Mario Golf. But I'm
wait, but Mario Strikers, though.
I was just about to say.
Hey, that shit goes hard, though. That new one I haven't played, but I was so hyped when that shit was dropping. I was like, yo, go.
What? I mean, that's kind of the idea, though. Like,
yeah.
Like, most of the games, like, I play Subnautica's on there. That's an indie game. There's a game, it's a horror game. It's on there that I bought, that I played.
They've been releasing some stupid ports on there, too, like Witcher 3 and Skyrim. It's like, dude,
they even have...
I'm not mad at it.
They even have One Piece Pirate Warriors on there. And I was like, huh? Like, they
got Red Dead Redemption, and I was like,
dude, they got everything on there. Like, if you're
lost the source code of that shit, bro.
Dude,
wait, what?
Yeah, they lost that shit, man.
I think they have Five Nights at Freddy's on there too.
However, I did hear that a Red Dead Redemption remake might be coming,
bruh.
Dude. That shit would be better than Red Dead Redemption 2, and I haven't even played it. Like, what the fuck would they be, like, doing? Like, how are they going to expand upon that? There's no way Rockstar would not do that.
I don't know.
Because Rockstar, they be fucking around with their monetization, but when it comes to story shit, no, they're not fucking around.
I would love for, like...
some more LA Noire.
Dude, LA Noire remaster, bro. Where that?
That would be good.
I think they did drop it, on consoles or something.
I think that's on this Nintendo Switch too.
Yeah, it's on there.
I feel like a lot of just random games are on.
Hey, that Mafia remake, though.
That aren't really optimized for it, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Because the thing with, like...
Oh, no, continue.
The thing with, like, One Piece on there is, like, the graphics are, like, toned down a lot for the game. And I was like, what's the point? Because I have it on the PlayStation, and I'm like, the graphics look way better. Why would I play it down like I feel like for something like that, games have to be specifically made for that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not just, hey, we want to move this game. We want to make this game available. Because even when I was playing Subnautica on the Switch, it was like my first time playing that game. And when I played on my PC, it is 1,000 times way better.
Of course.
And I'm not even going to get into Subnautica Below Zero. How much trash that is. Disgusting.
The second one?
Well, yeah. Technically the second one. They are coming out with the Subnautica 2. But
I thought that already dropped.
No. Below Zero is technically the second one, but they could have dropped it as DLC. It's that kind of game.
I could see your face
Oh, so
when
like
you
Spider-Man
showed.
2 or Spider-Man.
Oh, Miles
Basically.
Morales.
Yeah.
Basically.
I could see your face when you voiced your disgust.
People said that about God of War Ragnarok, but I'm like, God of War Ragnarok is a pretty big game. Like, that's not DLC size.
Yeah, I was about to say
that's a expansion.
Like the thing is, like they
that was
just
a long game.
yeah, like God of War Ragnarok was like its own thing. Below Zero was literally they repurposed the previous map. They only made like a handful of new creatures, and they like took away a lot of stuff you could do just so you could make your base look pretty. And the story sucked. So, and they cost the same, just so you know. So you buy a watered down version, no pun intended, of a water-based survival game.
You know what this is reminding me of? Do you
What's
guys
that?
remember the controversy for Far Cry 4 and Far Cry Primal?
Jesus.
Or
Yeah.
it being like an exact copy of the map?
Yeah.
I don't understand. Like, I get it. It's like, oh,
That,
we can
dude,
save
that's when
time.
Ubisoft was going downhill, bro, because they started redoing the same game over and over on every franchise they had. And it's like, dude, what the
Dude, you're talking about over and over. Aren't they still releasing like basketball games and Madden
I don't
every
even
year?
know. Yeah, of course.
Which I don't understand. Like, you don't have to change. Like, who's still out here buying these?
I don't even know.
Like,
Average Joes.
like
The yearly release guy who every Black Friday gets
the Black Air Forces,
gets all the new stuff that released that year.
the Black Tims out there.
Time to get Call of Duty Black Ops. Which Black Ops are we on now? I've seen people say 6.
6, always
Jeez.
online. Always online. You got to be on, even single player.
I thought it was like 20 at this point.
Because
online.
Because I think
I don't know.
Because texture streaming apparently, and it's like, get the fuck out of here. 300 gigabytes.
I don't understand it.
300 gigabytes, and it's like, dude, everybody's like, yo, optimize your game, man.
I think the saddest thing.
There is no reason it should be like that, man.
I think the saddest thing is when a game just dies just dies because of the
Call of Duty has died.
I don't even want to say because of the developers. I feel like developers do the best that they can. I feel like it's more of like the people who don't understand anything telling them like, we want this. Like with Multiverse, everyone enjoyed that game. Like you couldn't even get on YouTube without someone talking about that game when it was in the beta.
And they monetized it. No.
And now that it's out, I don't hear anything good about it.
Because the monetization is bad.
I don't hear anything about it at all. Like,
and that's what sucks, because they fucked it over.
That game is like dead. They took that.
Like, how did they not learn from Kill the Justice League?
They literally had Shaggy, Ultra Instinct in this game.
Dude, it's such a crime, bro.
It should not have failed.
It should not have failed. A crime.
I wanted my Ultra Instinct Shaggy. I got him. But I'm so sad. You know what the funniest thing is? Whenever I go to like look at reviews, and a lot of times when I'm like, oh, there's like mixed, there's a lot of positive reviews, but then I realize the positive reviews are just there so they can stand out amongst the sea of red.
Yeah.
I'm like, you guys are very vindictive, and I love that.
Super Smash Brothers.
Or it's a positive review, but the person is actually bashing the game.
Yeah. I didn't even know about the All-Stars, the Nickelodeon All-Stars Brawl 2.
Yeah. Apparently it's really good. Yeah, there's a 2, and it's better than the original.
They got El Tigre in here. Of course.
Yeah, dude. They got I don't think I got it, but I want to get it. Bruh.
Little Bear.
Little Bear, nigga? Bruh, get the fuck out of here, man. Of course not.
Nickelodeon.
That is so funny. That's a Bill Cosby era of cartoon, bro.
Nickelodeon, All-Star, Brawl, 2 characters.
Hey man, we gotta go through this computer virus or what?
Probably not, because we've been recording for over 2 hours.
Damn.
Yeah, we'll save that for the next one.
No.
I'm trying to look at. I wanted to see what the character list was for 2. Let's see. So for 2, you got SpongeBob, Patrick, Squidward, Mecha Plankton, Mr. Krabs, El Tigre, Rocco, Jimmy Neutron, Lucy Loud, the Angry Beavers.
Lucy Loud?
Yeah. That's so random. Garfield, Aang, Coral.
Garfield.
They got Azula, Zuko. They even have Iroh, or is he coming up? He's probably DLC. Raphael, Donatello, April, Rocksteady. Who's Rocksteady?
The Rhino.
Oh, yeah. That's random. They don't have Shredder. Danny Phantom, Ember.
Ember? Of all the villains, Ember?
Yeah. Random, right?
Why not the bounty hunter? What was his name? Who was actually like a really
Skulker?
tiny ghost.
Who, Skulker?
Yes. He was actually a tiny ghost in like a robot ghost body.
I'd want like the box ghost.
The box. Do you remember the alternate future where he was jacked?
Dude, that episode like freaked me out because it was like literally everyone died. I was like,
you guys have heard the fan theory that Danny is actually dead and he's possessing his like undead body. He's not actually a half ghost. He's just a ghost possessing his own body.
Yeah, and I was like, bro, y'all need to stay in
slow
your
down. Slow down there, partner. Like not everything needs to be morbid.
Wait, they got Gerald from Hey
Helga?
Arnold and his grandmother, but I don't.
Yo,
I'm confused. But they don't have Hey Arnold.
Badass.
They don't have Hey Arnold or Helga.
Wait, that is weird. Why don't they? They have to put in the main character first. You can't put in the side characters without the main character. It's not cool. You wouldn't add Robin to no Batman.
I hope they add Rocket Power. They didn't. So I'm reading a comment on the wiki, and they're like,
Rocket Power? Yo.
And they're like, they should add these characters. The first one is someone from Rocket Power, Timmy Turner, Tack from Tack and the Power.
They need to add Jorgen.
Bruh, that would be. Ooh, someone literally says Skulker from Danny Phantom.
Right, he was the first bad guy, right?
Yeah, well,
if I recall,
technically,
he was the first dude he ever fought.
The first one he fought was a lunch lady.
True.
The first one was a lunch lady, and then I think Skulker came after that. And then the box ghost was just a running
I am the box ghost.
Bro, that dude was so freaking crazy. And it's weird because they added El Tigre, but there are other good.
Dude, they gotta add his grandpa.
Like they could add his dad. There are a lot of good characters. When are we gonna get a Mucha Lucha video game?
Bruh.
That would be so.
They made that Samurai Jack one. It's on PC.
Samurai Jack.
Yeah, it's on PC. Look it up. I was like, yo, it looks actually really good. It actually looks pretty good.
Battle Through Time. Very positive. Publisher Adult Swim Games. Oh, this looks good.
Yeah, dude.
What?
Dude. Your dream has come true, bro. A good Samurai Jack game.
Why can't all the other games get treatments like this? Somebody.
Oh my god. Dexter's Labyrinth remastered as like a 3D platformer.
Oh my god.
Bruh.
Yes.
There's a lot of games that were on Cartoon Network's website that they could just make into like new stuff.
Yeah.
Not even AAA, just like something to throw up on like a storefront and be like, "Hey, remember that show you liked? Remember that game you played
on our website? On our website when you were
20, 30 years ago? Remember that?
Dude, they even had a Dragon Ball Z one. I could not believe it. I loved that shit.
I remember
the Teen Titans Arcade Fighter? You want to play more of that?
Dude,
yeah.
I remember that.
Ooh, dude, I remember that Teen Titans.
The Battle Blitz?
Oh.
Billy and Mandy Harem Scarum?
The fucking Codename Kids Next Door game.
I remember this game. Like you could literally play like all the characters. I feel like I always used to play Cyborg because that kid was like OP. Dude, that is so. And they had like their own combos that you had to learn. Like it wasn't a game you just play. You actually had to be good at it.
Yeah, it was a traditional like fighter, but with Teen Titans, it was so fun.
Like, why don't we have this? Like, dude, like that's what I mean. Like back then, it was like they just had fun with this stuff.
They have games out right now. That shit's crazy.
Remember the MMO Fusion Fall? That was like the first MMO I ever got into. I remember asking my mom to buy me a membership.
That sounds so familiar. Oh yeah. Basically, Cartoon Network MMO.
Yeah, it was like, hey, in this alternate future, you can be like this original character.
Dude, it was
and hang out with all your favorite cartoons.
Dude, I remember that.
They got an amazing World of Gumball game on here. 2 of them.
Oh, did you guys hear the news? Scooby-Doo's getting an anime spin-off movie?
No.
Where like Scooby and Shaggy go to Japan.
No.
Bruh, let's fucking go. Hell yeah.
They have to like team up with Scooby's uncle Daisuke Do or something.
Bruh. Yo, that is so genius. Let's go for the
memes. So stupid.
Foster's
that is goated, bro.
No, that is so stupid. Do you know how many Scooby movies they've been dumping into the
dude, it could be good, bro. Like that sounds hilarious.
Dude, they've literally done everything and anything for every Scooby-Doo movie. And I'm pretty sure
it must go on because it's time. Come on,
man. No, it is not.
Yes.
No, it is
not. Yeah, that motherfucker's immortal, bro.
No, they need to put that dog down.
He's stronger than Ultra Instinct Shaggy, bro.
You need to put that dog down. It's over. It's over.
No.
I like the high ground, Scoob.
You know what was stupid? Making the Velma show. That was stupid.
That was a bad move.
We don't even talk about that. That is so bad.
Did you guys hear Adult Swim is going to do uncensored reruns of older anime like DBZ and Sailor Moon and I think Naruto?
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, yes. Another show. I forget which.
That would be so cool.
Like, they're doing that. Watching TV again.
Yeah, like, dude, that was like back in the day when we would stay up late, like how late we are, like watching Inuyasha.
You wake up in the middle of the night and I want to change.
Yeah, dude, you gotta do it, bro. You gotta do it,
bro. It's like that's why I'm like, dude, like it had so much variety back then. I miss it.
I mean, we kind of do still, but not a lot of it is good.
So. No, like the quality is different. We may have variety, but the quality is definitely not there. It's like just Steven Universe is popular. We're gonna model every new show after that.
Yeah, that shit is ass cheeks.
Like
I forgot what was wrong with the show. I think something happened where like the writers they didn't have like people set to write, and I think all the people who did storyboards had to do the writing, but they were like not in unison.
Wait, for which show?
For Steven Universe.
Oh, yeah, it did fall off like suddenly. Which again, I'm like, because I did watch it. I watched It
was overall good.
Like the original, I did watch it, and I was like, it's pretty good. It's decent. I didn't watch when he grew up because I was like, I don't see the point. Like, technically, this man's immortal because he could change his age whenever he wanted to.
True.
And he could literally bring dead people back to life. I mean, it's not, Venom's not going to watch Steven Universe.
No, I'm not.
Well, anybody else might have. I think this is the second or third time we talked about it.
If you have not watched Steven Universe, or if have not seen it or heard about it, what rock are you living under? Like, even people who don't like it have heard about it. But yeah, it's like, I don't know. It seems to be this trend. It seems to be this trend of like, oh,
You're
this is
super
good.
Disappointed.
Well, it's not even. It's like, oh, this is popular. Guess what? We're gonna copy it too. And you're not gonna stop us. That's the kind of feel that I get with a lot of stuff recently. But we're almost at 2 hours and 30 minutes. So, viewers, if you're still like sticking through with us, I don't know if I'm.
Thank you. I
don't think I'd be able to put this as a full episode, like a full. Well, maybe I could. It would just take a long time to render. Maybe if I just do it as an MP3. MP3s are easier, but when I try to do it for YouTube, it's like if I do it for like 1080, like what I've been doing so far is just doing like 720, because we don't have like really anything that's like crazy going on. That's like, graphics. The only one I did that was like 1080 for sure was the Gorilla's reaction. But when I do it for 1080, it renders twice. So it uploads it regular, like for SD on YouTube, and then it does it for HD. So if it takes an hour to do a regular, it's going to take 2 hours for the other part.
Yikes.
And I ain't about that life. But like, I had to back up my computer, and it took like 7 to 8 hours to do that.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Bruh.
I didn't realize I had so much stuff on my PC. But, the stuff just builds up over time. But viewers, listen, if you are still sticking through with us, thank you. If this is the full episode, if we can do that, that would be great. But I might chop it up. I don't know, because we didn't even have like a part 1 or part 2. We just went off.
I know, right? Like, we just. Whew.
And sometimes it's just, sometimes it's just
that's
how
fine.
it is.
That's fine.
We don't always need to have. I mean, what we did talk about, I did have written down as topics, but it was like we kind of, just went with it. Like, I think those are like our best episodes. Like, when we just do. As long as we don't have like any weird audio issues, because I don't know what is it with my side, but like I get feedback loops sometimes, and it's like I don't know what I'm doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it's set up the same. Those good episodes set up the same. The bad episodes set up the same. So viewers, just thank you, because listen, your boys are going through it. But I think that's about it. My energy is like gone.
Huh?
How long have we been going? 2 hours and
2 hours and 27 minutes and 36 seconds.
Dang.
And for the next episode, I think what I want to do is we could do the game for that one if you want. That one will probably just be exclusive to YouTube, visually.
Yeah.
But I think what I would want to do is have that as one part, and then because the game's not long, right?
No, it shouldn't be.
So we could do that, and then the second part we could do like like a separate section or whatever we wanted if we want to. Because I still need to get caught up on the other episodes. So I should have the next one posted soon. But trying to think of what would be a good idea. You know what? I think I have an idea. Ooh, that's a good idea. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What the hell?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
What are you thinking?
So, for our next episode, you guys definitely don't want to miss this. So, remember how I was talking about fan fiction?
Yes.
So next episode, I am going to pick a story, and I'm going to read the first chapter of it.
Oh no.
And I'm going to pick just one that I have saved in my archive. Because I also have my own that are saved, so I'm going to put them on a wheel, spin it, and then we'll go from there. If it's one that I wrote, you guys will be saved. If it's not one that I wrote, you might still be saved. But it depends. Because I saved the weirdest ones back then. Like I have a lot of ones that are like Danny Phantom, Rugrats, all grown up for whatever reason.
All Grown Up was a solid show. And it would be cool if they made like a visual novel story of All Grown Up.
Yeah. What else do I have? Hey Arnold. Let me see what else. BioShock. BioShock was also a really big one for me. I don't know. I freaking love BioShock.
4 is coming.
Is it?
Yeah, it's coming. They've been leaking news about it.
Nice.
I feel like the majority of us, Ed, and Eddie.
Oh yeah, I know, right?
But also, mind you, that some of these are like love stories. So,
oh no.
Brace yourself. You saying, "Help me, please."
Please.
That's gonna be like I'm gonna do that as like either our outro or intro. Like, just get that sound clip and just I'm gonna do it for the next episode or for this episode. It's just gonna be just a clip. Oh my god! If I could remix, oh my god! If I remix that, that'd be so. That would be pure awesome. Just like cocaine straight into the veins. What am I even talking about? Viewers, we're done. We're tired. I'm sleepy. I'm looking at Fusion Fall on my computer, and I want to play it again. But yeah. So I think that's good enough for us. Like I said, I'll probably refine it a little bit more before we do the next recording. But if you guys are listening to us, make sure to like, follow, whatever platform you're doing. If you're on YouTube, comment down below your most hyped game for this year, what you're looking forward to. If it's
I probably should have pointed out earlier. Sorry to cut you off. Space Marine 2 is my most hyped game because I've been on a big Warhammer kick.
Is that coming out?
Yeah, sometime.
Space Marine 2 though, like co-op, motherfuckers. Like, let's go.
Wait, that's coming out this year?
Yes,
I believe so.
Yes.
Oh, I thought
October,
it was next year.
I think.
Oh, okay.
Dude, this year is
coming out in October.
Dude, this year is stacked.
I was about to say everything is coming out in October.
Oh god, I'm not ready.
I am not ready for all these games, bro.
We have to buy them one at a time, bro.
I know, right?
I can't handle it.
I'm trying to get through. I'm trying to get through these fucking older games before I get to the newer ones again,
bro.
Well, some of them. Like, there's no way I'm not playing MGS Delta on release. Like, of course I'm going to be playing that.
My God.
There's other games that I'll play on release too.
Yeah.
I mean, GTA 6, baby, shit.
It took them 20 years to come out with that.
Oh my god! I kind of I kind of appreciate that a developer went out of their way to keep a certain part of a IP, with that much life for as long as they did, because not many people do that.
That is
so even though
I got a lot of hours in GTA.
Yeah, like they supported the shit out of that game, and that's awesome.
Free.
Yeah, like not many people. Yeah, not many. Especially when they're not like exclusively like MMOs or exclusively like online games,
And I've heard the opposite for Red Dead Online, but they made
they fucked that up.
Playing GTA Online so easy and accessible.
And the gameplay was the best it had ever been. So
yeah, I mean,
it only got better over time.
Only
got better. The only negative is that I say that the opposite. They did the right thing when it came to like older generations, and they left PS4 and Xbox One behind, so they can keep stuff in the game. And I wish Bungie had did this with Destiny 2.
Dude,
I feel bad saying that, knowing how many people play on console. But it's like, dang, there's a lot of stuff missing because some of the older hardware just can't keep up.
handle. I mean, again, well, Destiny 2 definitely had a long run. Like, we can definitely say that. Even if it was just
final
restricted.
Final shape.
Yeah. Like
Destiny 3?
We were playing that like a long time, bro. We were
Actually, I don't
there.
think Destiny's ending. I think they're just ending this chapter and then starting with something different. But like in the same setting, maybe?
No more Destiny? Like, I mean, Destiny 2 had so much content, it might as well have been Destiny 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, I guess.
It could have
right?
been Destiny
There was
Infinite.
some news a while ago about Sony wanting to do like movies or a TV show. Like, there's so much in there for them to do, like movies or a TV show. Give it the Fallout treatment. Just,
bruh.
Make it good? Like,
yeah.
You know, basic ass shit, like making us good products that we actually
like the live
want
action
to get.
trailers. Just do that, but make it an hour long.
Yeah.
Man, they're making that God of War show.
I forgot about that.
There's a God of War show
on Prime. It's coming, bro.
I still remember when
the Warhammer show.
Yeah.
Legend of Vox Machina.
Dude,
And they're filming Mighty Nine. Oh my god, I'm so happy for Critical Role.
I still remember when they were coming out with a Sly Cooper show for whatever reason.
Yeah, that's big sad. It didn't happen.
Hey, what?
Yeah, dude, I am convinced that they're just not going to do anything with the IP.
Yeah, I think it's dead in the water. It's dead, Jim. It's okay.
But it's so popular.
Yeah, and I don't like even the last game left off on a big cliffhanger, and it's just like, you know what? We're just gonna stand on this cliff and just look down.
Sucker Punch Games is like, yeah, we're gonna go for realism. Ghost of Tsushima, yeah. It's like, oh my god, can y'all stop all wanting to be fucking Naughty Dog, bro?
I don't know. You know,
was The Last of Us the start of a super realistic curse?
Yeah. I mean, honestly, it all really comes from Kojima at the end of the day. I'm not even trying to dick suck or anything. It's just true. It's just true.
But there's a difference between it being done well and it like, okay, this is our bread and butter and we're good at it, versus we're just gonna do it and then we're gonna milk the crap out of this one thing without adding anything new to it.
Like, Naughty Dog did really good on all the Uncharteds. They did good on Last of Us 1. They did good on Last of Us 2. Like, they did bad games. They're not making bad games.
Same thing.
Yeah, like, they did all good shit. And, like, everyone else is free to do realism the way they do, but it's just like, why do y'all always have to, like, go to that? Like, why can't y'all just stay making games that are gamey? You know, not everything needs to be realistic. Like,
because it's safe. They're never.
It's like y'all don't even have to put that much work into the art. Like, damn, that's the craziest part.
Last of Us is going the way of Assassin's Creed, where there's going to be so many, and then there won't be it won't literally be The Last of Us. It will be so many of us.
I mean, that's just because of the way they were porting it. But I mean, I know Part 3 is coming. So
no, I mean, like, there's going to be Last of Us.
I am genuinely excited. I am genuinely excited because of how it ends. And I'm like, all right. Like, it would have been fine if there was no Part 3. Like, genuinely. It would have been fine. I don't need Part 3.
I mean,
but I knew that the potential was there. So I was like, all right, well, what do you have to say now?
Nothing. I don't
Because Part 2 was, oh my God, it's so good.
Yeah, I don't listen. I played the first one. I was satisfied with that. I didn't care to play the second one. I'm okay with that. I'll live.
It's kind of like Predator 1 and 2.
No.
They're both good, but you can live with just one.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, Predator 1 was great.
Yeah,
Predator
originally
2,
there didn't really need to be more.
No,
there never really did.
There doesn't have to be more, period, but there...
However, like, there was still some potential there for what they could tell, and having played it, like, it justifies its existence.
Well, not necessarily. Just like how we were saying with movies, You don't necessarily have to make more and more of something. You
That's
don't
true.
have to, because that leads to more ruin and that leads to more problems. Because the more you stretch something out, the more you have the chance of messing it up. So the first and the second one are good. You don't have to go any further, because guess what? If you do, you might dig yourself into a hole that you may not be able to get out of. Because what are they going to do? Drop it and then have to be creative again?
I mean,
that's just me. Listen.
I mean,
I'm not
like
saying
everyone else, they're free to make more sequels. I mean,
listen. You know, my thing is, do some other stuff. Stop. Like, be creative. We don't okay, we played Last of Us 2. We don't want Last of Us 10 and then you made nothing else new. Like, but anyhow, that has absolutely nothing to do with anything. Because again, I played the first one. I didn't care about the second one that much. And I sure don't care about the third one. I'm sure other people do. And if they do, that's whatever. I'm not wasting my money on it.
I maintain that Part 2's execution was not ideal.
Listen,
I mean, they could have done something else, but
it could have been. You could have had the same thing, but just structured it differently to the player to make it easier to like enjoy. It's hard to take pleasure in your fantasy when your fantasy is smashed with a golf club.
I mean, listen.
I don't understand. I don't understand why people are
just gonna butter me up.
Still, like I still don't. Understand.
Still, yeah.
That's how people still. Not even then. Like how the reaction when it was already a whole generation or two that had already gone through Sopranos, The Wire, Shield, Breaking Bad, The Walking Dead, Game of Thrones, Mad Men. Like,
watched all that.
Like I was also about to say.
I mean, that is true. Not everybody watched all that, but they were still like popular. And it's like, yo, how the fuck do y'all? And you went through the Metal Gear Solid games. Y'all went through all that shit. Y'all went through the Final Fantasies, and y'all are gonna bitch about this?
No. You're comparing apples to oranges. Here's the thing, and I'm gonna lay down the truth for you. They're separate. They're different things. You consume things individually. If I play The Last of Us, that is a separate. Nothing I've played before has anything to do with that. Nothing. When I played the second game, I'm comparing it to only the first game. Nothing more. So if I say in the universe or in the continuity or in what Last of Us has done, this is trash. It doesn't care, it doesn't matter like, oh, I've watched all this good stuff and consumed all these great things. Metal Gear is in a league of its own. I think we can all agree on that. Like, there's no comparing that to, I'm just going to be honest. Like, I would play Metal Gear 50 times before I would play The Last of Us, even 3.
I mean, I wouldn't blame you because they're still... Like this is like look.
They're
man.
leagues above.
I believe wholeheartedly that they're both they're both masterpieces, and I know for a fact that second one is better. I really don't care what people say. Like it really is better,
and that's fine.
That being said, I don't like the way even part one. Like I'm glad that it got the critical praise it deserved, but it got a little too much praise. And I was like, and as in like the greatest, like they were implying it was the greatest game ever made, and I'm like, what the fuck are y'all talking about? Well, like this game is top 5 of that generation easy, but I wouldn't call it better than even Deus Ex Human Revolution, much less Metal Gear Solid 4.
Well, I would make the argument that it's kind of like The Walking Dead. Its story is grounded enough that it's easily like
digestible. Yeah.
Because you get into stuff like Deus Ex or Metal Gear, and it's like if you don't have like some sci-fi knowledge, you're like, what the hell are nanomachines?
Or not even that. It's just like people digest it more because it's more grounded. That always happens.
And again, I think it is fair to say that I think when it came out and the type of game that it was, like, it was something, dudes. When a new game comes out, it is fresh, it is new, and it has never been made before, and you're like, dude, this is great. This is the greatest thing ever. Like when Phasmophobia came out, people were like, bro, this is horror. This is what horror needs to be. We've never had anything like this. People were snorting it up because no one had ever made a game where you were literal ghost hunters, where what you did and the AI was so advanced, like all these different things were happening.
I mean, it's still ongoing, is it not?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
And it's still good. But there have been other copies, there have been other clones. So it's like, again, if it's new, you're going to say it is the greatest thing ever. It is like the greatest thing since sliced bread. So people may have been saying that because, hey, maybe this is the first game that did whatever it did.
But I mean, throughout the gaming industry, dude, like they were calling this game the Citizen Kane of gaming.
Listen,
you're talking number one, and I'm like,
nah,
dude, dude, I know this game is a masterpiece, dude. This game is not. It's not better than Metal Gear Solid 2.
I'm gonna put it up there with it was good enough for me to play once, and then it was not good enough to make me want to play the second one.
It really isn't better than it is. It is really not even Deus Ex Human Revolution level. Like it is not.
Like it is like, okay, it is a fun game to play through. Is good story, all that good stuff, and I'm like, okay, that's cool, but I mean, it's not.
It was a self-contained story at the end.
Yeah, like it does not require me to do more than I need to. And I would also probably say that it probably didn't help their case when they re-released the first one after it had only been like a few years. So take that with what you will.
Mm-hmm.
But again, I'm not,
At least they ended Uncharted from 4.
I mean,
that was really good too.
Again, I'm like, for me, it's like that, dude. I'm like, and I also feel like sometimes people just overhype and will literally die on the hill for a game. And I'm like, dudes, it's a game. Don't worry about it too much. Live your life. Because at the end of the day, we're all going to have our own opinions about something. And I think that is mostly and very well expressed in manga. I think is a good example where one group will literally die on the hill for Naruto.
Childish.
And the rest of us are like
childish.
It was better back in the day. Because I still don't understand that. I don't understand.
I mean, Naruto was better back in the day until it wasn't.
I don't understand how people are like, Boruto's the greatest thing ever. And I'm like, it's just a
Who the fuck thinks that, nigga?
It is,
like
literally all Boruto was Boruto basically just reliving Naruto's story and him being like, ugh, my father went through so much stuff. And I'm like,
Boruto's dad.
You want to talk about a story that didn't need a sequel? That
like, I don't like they. Like I don't know. I don't know what
it needed to end.
Like ever since they messed up the war, I was like, dude, it wasn't even really a war. Like,
dude, how is it even still ongoing, bro?
Kicking some ass.
I don't know.
How is it, dude? It's just a corpse dragging on the ground.
Because it's like now you're not even fighting ninjas; you're just fighting aliens.
Like it's Naruto is just trying to be Dragon Ball again. And it's like, dude, why are you even trying to do that? Especially with that clairvoyant bitch. Like, I was like, yo, why does this feel like Dr. Gero creating like these androids that are so ridiculously powerful? It's like, why is this the same kind of story right now? Like, why are you doing this?
Ideas. Like, you cannot sit there and tell me that.
Like, again, they're doing this.
You cannot tell me people sit there and be like, you know what? Yeah, I read Boruto every week.
Well, why are the villains intergalactic planet eaters?
Because why not?
I don't get it. Like, why? Why is it that? Like, why couldn't you have done that with another story?
Because why not? I mean, you could make the same argument for Dragon Ball.
Yeah, but it works with that.
Well, you don't need Super. Technically, we didn't need the Buu Saga. There's a lot of things we could have done without, but they did it.
But it still worked.
Just like
it
with Bleach.
Still worked though. You
Just
know,
like
it worked seamlessly. It doesn't work.
They
with
didn't have
Naruto.
to fight the right hand of the Soul King. They didn't have to do that. I'll never let that die. Kubo, what were you thinking?
Maybe they'll fix it in the anime.
They probably won't. They'll probably make him do the Kamehameha or Rasengan. So just one hand. Watch is happening. But again, listen.
Boruto.
Burrito,
bro.
I feel like a burrito.
Burrito is lame.
But, again, at the end of the day, it's like everyone's going to have their own opinion. Some opinions are wrong. But, again, I think that's just the essence of it. Like, again, play what you want to play. Spend money on what you want to spend your money on. And I think that should be it because we're almost at 3 hours.
Dang.
Oh, shit. I forgot. I put us on another tangent.
This is a super cut.
Yeah.
The director's cut.
Thanks, guys, for all the hard work.
Gamer brain rat super cut, bro.
But yeah, that's it. Viewers, go out, touch some grass. If you're already touching grass, good for you. Go to the gym, go for a run, get some fresh air, do something with your life. Be great. And we will catch you guys in the next episode. Peace out.
Peace.